Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to another session of Dynamite D&D, your summer source for friends and swords and sorcery. My name is Steve Negretti. I am the dungeon master for this little campaign. Dynamite D&D, my summer project. Since I have summers off, I play some D&D, write some campaigns, and play some games with friends. It's a good time. We're going to go around the table, and everybody's going to introduce their character as well as themselves. We're going to start with Curly today. Say hi, Curly.
I'm not ready. I'm a furbolg. I sling the mushrooms. I'm a druid, and I'm real cool.
That's Curly, who is playing Furby, the Furbolg Druid. Next on the list, we have... Carissa just moved up on my list somehow. Carissa, you're next. Say hi.
Hey, I'm Carissa. I'm playing Britt Beryl, and she is a jewelry maker who sometimes pretends she's a monk. She's definitely a dwarf.
Carissa playing Britt, the dwarf monk. Next on the list, we have Kaz himself. Say hi, Kaz.
Hello. I'll be playing Doran. Half the time I'll be sneezing because it's allergy season.
King Kaz playing Doran, the half-elf fighter.
That's sneezing at allergy season in-game or allergy season in real life?
There are no allergies in D&D.
What?
And everybody has perfect teeth, and everybody's in excellent health unless they suffer a crippling injury from combat.
Yeah, we never go to the doctor in D&D, do we?
You have magic healing.
Plague.
Fair.
It can cure closed wounds that are gushing blood. What do you want?
There's a lot of mental illness.
Last but not least, there is Sam Hears. Say hi, Sam.
Hello, I'm playing as Olna Wavner, a Triton, a paladin on the path of the Oath of Devotion, and I'm here to trident things.
Sam Hears, Triton Paladin, named Olna Wavner. Anything but trite in her endeavors. All right.
Hey.
What did we do last time on Dungeons and Dragons? Last time on Dynamite D&D, our heroes finally left Seven Gates, or left Covenant on the way to Seven Gates. They learned that they reported to the guard captain in Covenant, and the guard captain said, this is a thing that you should bring up with my brother Aluron in Seven Gates, the big city of Seven Gates. He's apparently a captain of the Heavy Lance Brigade. So Kruniak wrote a letter to Aluron in Seven Gates and said, here, deliver this to my brother. He'll see what's what. And so the heroes set forth to leave Covenant, fly the beginner's nest, and go to Seven Gates. As they were leaving town, they got together with a half-elf named Tess Everthorn, who had a couple of wagons that needed an escort to Seven Gates. They hit the road with Tess. She promised to pay them for their services as caravan guards. And the trip was mostly uneventful for the first couple of days. They met a couple of merchants on the road. They met a turtle who they picked up, kind of a turtle hitchhiker. And a flock of butterflies flew out of Doran's cloak, but nobody really talks about that. On the fifth day, Tess took a detour off of the trail and confided in the heroes that she had ulterior motives for hiring them on. Her great-great-grandfather was an elf who had lived and survived during the Great Wars, and he had a bit of an unfortunate situation. Some spirits were haunting him. Whenever he would sleep, spirits would haunt him from the battlefields that he took part in so many, many years ago. So great were the atrocities and so massive was the bloodshed that spirits kind of latched onto him and have not passed on. And so each time he sleeps, the spirits come out and are attempting to do harm. Tess has fended them off this for the past 30 years, but this past year, they have grown stronger somehow. And so she's been hiring help to fend off the spirits while her great-great-grandfather rests in an otherwise sleepless life. They made it to the cottage where her great-great-grandfather named Eberim lives. He welcomed them all and thanked them greatly for their services. It turns out he is an enchanter of great skill, and he bestowed upon their weapons weapons and armor, a few enchantments to help them. While they were hanging out and eating dinner, Tess told them an interesting story about some lore legends from the land, which I have now put in your journals, called Legends of the Land. Anytime you learn an interesting legend or piece of information that's part of the lore, I'll post it in there. It was the story of the fall of Hakkus, an interesting little tale. When they were ready, the enchantments were complete, and night had fallen, and Eberim went down into the cellar of his house while the heroes took position outside. They fought off a number of shadows and specters and skeletons which appeared out of the darkness when Eberim took his rest. They managed to fight off the shadows and specters and skeletons, oh my, despite their strength-draining attacks. And after that wave of enemies, they had a bit of a respite for an hour or so. The night waxes on. The night wanes because it's continuing on into the wee hours of the morn, and we rejoin our heroes in the darkness of the night as they await more malevolent spirits. So you've all taken a short rest. You've all burned some hit dice, and now you have taken up a new position in the darkness of the night. And it is a bit of an eerie silence after the enemies that you just fought. They disapparated into piles of ash or dissipated into thin air being made of spectral mist. And now you wait patiently on edge.
With our attacks all readied.
As the silence of the night
If
grows.
ghost appears, smack with stick.
Edge. Everybody. Sorry, what?
Is that reflection in the water screen accurate?
The comment.
Well, the screen is not screen accurate. A, because it's dark, and 2, because no, that's just water graphics.
And 2, because no.
It's not a reflection.
Everybody, please select your token on the screen and then roll for initiative.
No, that's not me. Whoops.
Like it's my job.
Oh, God.
Britt, the speedy speed dwarf.
I want to get back to it.
Once again, you are scanning around left and right, and you don't notice anything immediately. But as you look left, you see just the blackness of night. And then you look right, and the torchlight that's flickering, there are some torches here, and I think somebody dropped a torch down here where Furby is. So torchlight is illuminating the area. But as you look in the flickering shadows of the torchlight, you notice something walking out of the water. Oh! You see a very large, hulking figure appear in the water.
An ogre zombie.
It begins walking out of the depths of the water.
How long has that been there?
Let's give it some initiative.
How long has that been there? Why didn't the Triton check the water before we started?
Because I was afraid there'd be an ogre zombie in there.
Oh, God.
You see the hulking form of some sort of zombie walking out of the water towards this direction. And Doran, roll a perception check. Not bad at all. Doran, you see some more figures sloughing out of the water in this direction. Add a turn for this thing. Ooh. Add turn. All right. It is going to be the top of the round, and Britt has the initiative.
From where I am, can I tell what's happening?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. There you are.
You do not perceive anything. You are focused very strongly in this direction, scanning the horizon. A gentle breeze caresses your face. You're like, oh, this is kind of peaceful, actually.
Oh, I think I might meditate again. I guess I continue staring at the mist over or the moor.
Okay. In that case, next up, we have the ghoul. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ghoul is going to move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's going to double move.
Wait, what? Oh, shit.
Next up is
Brit-
Furby.
Brit hears Doran say shit.
The creatures move silently.
But I can see this ogre wet zombie, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, yes, you can. It's in the torchlight, and you're looking around.
Help me out if I can do this. If I intended to move my 30 feet by like just going over this bridge, is this okay?
You want to move to that square?
Yeah.
So you can jump off the bridge. 1,
It
2.
would just be like falling off the bridge.
What's your strength?
Strength is
Score?
The score is 14.
So you can leap over 14 feet. So 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can jump to this square here.
Okay. And I want to do that.
Cool.
Boing. Oh, damn it. I forgot how to. Yank. And
As you pass over the bridge, a ghoul
Ghoulie.
that was hiding on the underside takes its ready to action and takes an opportunity attack.
This is what I
as
was
it-
hoping for.
Swipes up from underneath the bridge and attacks.
Grabs my ankle.
Furby, you're going to take a claw attack. We'll see. That is a big miss. So it takes a swing and a miss, and
I don't
it,
even notice it.
crawls onto the top of the bridge as you pass by. You are now sploosh in the water. That is deep water, so you will have to swim.
Can I cast while swimming?
Can you cast while swimming? What spell are
It is
you
a
trying to
VS
cast?
spell.
Verbal somatic. Yeah, you can do it.
I am casting Thunder Wave.
Thunder wave.
That's level. Let's do it at level 2. Why not?
Click it so I can read it.
I'm doing it. It's interface.
Con save, you say.
DC 13.
Oh, that
He's just
con
out of this.
save was 16.
So this is a 15-foot radius. So if there's any other Zambonis down in this deep.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. Yep. Damage is
So, 8 thunder plus 7 thunder? Because the
what
higher
is
level
the-
cast
what is the roll?
says
so
rolling.
you-
Yeah, 2d8 got me 7, and then 1 extra d8 was an 8. So that's
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Total,
casted it at
15.
second level?
I did, yeah.
Got it.
It's 15 damage of thunder.
So half damage on a save?
Did he save though? Did he?
Yeah. You rolled 16.
Fair.
I'm asking, is it half
Oh.
damage on a save?
Oh yeah. On a successful creature, half as much damage and is not pushed.
Cool. So that's half of 15 is you round down 7 damage.
And a thunderous boom for 300 feet.
Thunder.
So if Brit wasn't aware.
Brit hears a peal of thunder.
Hey, keep it down. I'm trying to enjoy my. What the hell?
After Furby is Doran.
All right. What is in my
Oh
bag?
shoot.
Tricks
Tess.
and
Tess. Tess is up.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doran.
It's fine. It should be this way. Ladies first.
Yes.
Doran is but a gentleman.
Tess is going to cast a spell on Olna.
All right.
Shikapow. She casts a spell on Olna, and Olna, you enlarge.
What?
Whoa!
What?
All right.
Alright.
Your clothes burst off.
Yeah.
You wish, buddy.
You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and your weapons deal an extra 1d4 damage.
Excellent.
After Tess is Doran.
All right. I'm gonna yell at Britt to alert her to the situation at hand. There are ghouls coming out of the walrus.
What?
And then I'm gonna take a swing at my guy in front of me with me magic sword. I call upon the spirit of yeoman.
Yeoman does not answer your call this
No,
time.
he does not.
You swipe at the ghoul, but it is ineffective.
Ready yourself.
Ghoul.
Steal thine heart.
Anything else for Doran?
I'm gonna wait. I'll take a hit.
Olna is up.
I am going to attack definitely. Let me just finish this little modification. Okay. Gonna stride out. Yeah. 5, 10, splash, 15.
Difficult terrain when you enter the water. So if you're here, you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If you go right here, then you're still adjacent to it.
I was getting in between the ogre and Ferb.
Cool.
Oh, go ahead.
But yeah, this is 25 right here, and then difficult terrain. You wouldn't have any more movement to continue.
I can't just step right on top of the bridge and jump into here. I'm a giant now.
As you're enlarged.
If you jump,
Is this count as difficult as well?
What's your strength score?
16.
16. So if you go here, you don't have 10 feet of a running start in this direction. So it would be a standing long jump. So you could do half of 16. So you could jump over 8.
I was gonna. Okay.
So
I was gonna walk. What about a straight up diagonal walk to just a spot? So you stepping onto this thing.
Yeah, you gotta go around the corner of this. You're big though.
I'm a big
Big feet.
All right, I'll allow it if you're big. So 5,
She's thick.
10, 15,
I wouldn't have done
20,
it if I
25.
wasn't big.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you can go there.
How much water does he displace?
Yeah, so I got my shield up, and I'm gonna do one arm strike. I've added the damage modifier. We do this. Wait, how do we do it? Do we do this? There we go. That's gonna be
Taking the first one. 16 is a hit.
nice. Yeah, the second one I had.
10 piercing damage.
Cool. That's that'll be it.
All right. And it is its turn. Seeing a challenger, it turns to you and makes an attack. It is holding a morning star. A big, clumsy looking morning star.
We'll see how clumsy.
12 to hit.
Oh, miss.
Not clumsy enough.
This fella
And-
has some real gashes in his body.
After that guy is Britt. So Britt, you heard a thunder
Hey.
boom, and Doran yelled something from over here.
I was about to run that way to the thunder boom, but Doran, what the hell are you yelling about? All right. Hey, I see we've got a wee bit of a problem here. I think I'll help. um, that was 30. I think I can only move 30. No, 35.
35.
Pew! Alright, I don't like this thing one bit. I'm just gonna whack it with my sickle.
Whack it.
I'm gonna whack it with my sickle. Right, here we go.
A 10.
Did it get it?
It is a nimble little ghoul. It's dodging Doran and it's dodging you. Your sickle passes through empty air as it does a hip twist.
Hey!
Hop.
Come back here, you little wee thing. You little jammy dodger.
You taking your bonus attack?
Yep, I'm gonna try to hit it again. But okay. But it didn't pass through it, right? It's
No,
not
you just
spectral.
missed.
It is okay, great.
It is a flesh and blood. Well, not so much blood, but flesh-bound entity.
Very flesh.
Okay, great,
A lot of
that's
flesh.
helpful. Alright. So fleshy. Alright. Come back here, you little
That one makes purchase, so you punch it in the face,
Hey!
and you hear its jaw crack audibly. Not too much damage, but definitely better than 0.
Hey, that's what you get for disturbing my rest.
Hey, we're calling home now, you know what I mean?
Using any key points at all?
Not yet.
All right. After Brit is a Ghoulsia. This ghoul is going to either attack Brit or Doran. 1 is Brit, 2 is Doran. 1 is Brit.
Come at me.
Brit. You
I
are
did
going
just smack
to
it in the face. So I get it.
have this claw attack. Bite or claw attack? It's going to bite at you. Since you just broke its jaw,
No!
it's going to use its upper jaw to like
Ugh.
rake its upper teeth against you.
Ew, so it's like loose, broken bottom
Bite.
jaw is just hanging there.
17 to hit is a hit.
Oh, it's a bit
Ooh.
of a hit.
You take 11 slashing damage.
What? It's a little ghoul.
Little green
Welcome.
ghoulie.
Welcome to level 3.
Ah,
Yeah, 11 slashing damage.
ah. I'm not feeling so good.
We got this. We got this.
Nasty little
Ah.
jaw.
Can you adjust your health, Brit?
I did.
Oh, it's not. Oh, there it is. Now it showed up.
Oh, I just
Uh,
had to click out of it.
And please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh, Brit, you are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. Paralyzed means you are effectively incapacitated, can't move or speak. And creatures have advantage against attacks against you. Advantage with attacks
Alright.
against you. Brit is paralyzed. We're going to do this for paralyzed.
All right. I thought the big zombie thing was bad, but these little baby ghouls are awful.
And this guy is going to move 1, 2, 3. And then it's going to do a standing long jump over here. Sploosh.
This ghoul one is now 10 feet from me, so I'm going to react with a d4 of Halo Spore damage.
All right.
I think I made this card right. Why did it roll twice? Oh. Because of... I don't know why it rolled twice, but they're the same.
Because it like does crit damage on everything. But you
Oh,
rolled a
it-
4,
it's-
so good on you.
Yeah. Whatever.
That's
I did-
necrotic damage, you said?
Yep, I usually just deal 1d4 damage. There's supposed to be a dice in there. Okay, whatever. Cool. Yep, 1d4 necrotic.
That was movement. And it's going to swim underwater outside of your
Actually, it does.
vision
There is a
because-
Constitution saving throw to negate the damage.
Oh, all right then. Failed its con save.
Cool.
But yeah, it's going to swim under the water. So it's going to effectively have heavy cover or 3/4 cover. And it is under the water. A double move to get there. That's the good Furby.
Furby is going to channel his symbiotic entity. Yes. And beef up my halo of spores. I'm also gaining. Let me see if I can tap this so it comes into the screen. Beep. I have 12 temporary hit points now.
Huh.
And my Halo Spores attack that I do is doubled, and I add an extra d6 to any melee damage. But I'm burning
Nice.
a wild shape with this.
Yep.
So I'm going to swing at your ghoulie here. Okay, he's
so
undercover. Never mind. Shoot.
you used an action to do that.
Did I?
An
For the...
entity. Yep. As
the
an
channel?
action, you can expend a use of your wild
Oh,
shape.
Well, it's done. Shoot. I guess I'm going to stay here because he can swing at me under his cover. Under there? Or is he underwater and not able to do that?
He is underwater, and he'll act on his turn. Tess is up in the meantime. Tess is going to stand here and do some range attacks against the ogre. Tess, shoot. Ugh, Tess. Why did you roll twice, Tess? I give you advantage for some reason. You don't have advantage. Nope.
Potato.
Sorry, Tess. Actually, that's actually a hit. Wow. And geez, really? It's a 1d10? Wow, max, or almost max. Yeah. A streak of fire burns old zombie.
Zombie.
Good job, Tess.
Oh, something happened.
In the meantime, from this side of the river enters a skeleton.
Skeletor?
Skeletor.
And it shoots with a short bow.
In water.
It's going to shoot at
It's not a gun, my guy. It's a bow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Man's doing egg beaters.
6. It's
Keeping
going to
himself.
shoot at Tess. Tess is going to take a short bow attack.
He used to be a water polo player.
Yeah.
Explains why he died.
That's where all his skin went. He never stopped water poloing.
Skeleton short bow. That is a miss against Tess. After is a skeleton. Doran.
All right.
Stop and
I'm
ask
gonna
these
kind
zombies.
of check on. I'm gonna kind of check on Britt out the corner of my eye, but
I
I'm
can't
gonna.
move.
Just
I'm gonna
ghoul.
swing again at my man's and hope for the best.
Britt can't speak, by the way.
Yeah.
12 against this ghoul. That is a hit.
Oh yeah.
So that is a max damage on the longsword. Very nice. 14 damage. You sever one of its arms, which flops to the ground and begins wiggling.
Swear to God, if another ghoul pops out of that arm. And then.
And then,
Because he's not dead yet, right?
correct.
All right. You know,
Well.
let's-
I mean,
I
yes,
mean-
but.
I'm gonna spend that.
Oh, action surge.
And I'll take a second attack at him. Swing back around.
Oh, action
Oh.
surge. While you do this, please roll a d100.
Hold on. I'm almost there.
29. A weapon attack. 29. Fumble. You lose your balance while attacking. You fall prone and your movement is reduced to 0.
Everybody laughs.
And prone. All right.
Ooh, was
Man,
messing
we're
you
doing
two
good
up.
over here.
After that is Olna.
I'm gonna take another attack on my giant friend, or I'm sorry, my ogre friend, my normal-sized ogre friend.
These guys can wrestle like a Godzilla flick. In the ocean.
That is a big hit.
Whack!
4, 5, 6, 7. Piercing damage.
7 piercing. And that's it for my turn.
After Olna is Big Man. He's going to take a swing at Olna.
Try it. Try it, buddy.
18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
Ooh, 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Ooh.
Wee.
Well, it was a good trip.
After that, top of the round, Britt.
I can't move until the end of my turn, right?
Correct. So make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Remember your monk training. They trained you specifically for this.
Hmm.
You are no longer paralyzed. Hey.
Oh yeah, let's go. Fight back.
And now it is the
Alright.
ghoul's turn.
Now I'm mad.
The ghoul is going to attack Doran.
You would.
She would.
Hit a man while he's on the ground. See what kind of
With-
ghoul you are.
A claw attack.
Ghoul 1 not
Call
on the
me
list.
Daddy.
17 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 5. 7 slashing damage.
All right, I will add that.
That's crazy.
7.
Holy cow.
7 slashing, and please make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, hold on. Let me do that first. Constitution.
You are not paralyzed.
All right.
That's that one. This ghoul over here
It
is
starts its turn, it takes
attempting.
damage.
It starts its turn near you. Is it automatic or con save?
It's con save. Then 2d4s.
Failed the con save.
Boom! It's necrotic. What?
Okay, 5.
What? What?
I don't know what your rolls are all about.
2d4.
Shoot. Actually, it's underwater. I'm going to give it an advantage on this con save. So that's the roll it just did. And that's the roll. 9. Nope, still failed. Somehow your spores that seep underwater
Yeah, they're
and
like water
get
beetles.
in it. So yeah, now it's its turn. It is attempting to grapple you and drag you under.
Ugh.
Please make a either an athletics or acrobatics check.
Can my protection give it a disadvantage on its attack roll?
Click the protection so I can read it. When a creature attacks a target, a grapple attack. Yeah, I'll give it.
Cool.
So I have advantage on this athletics check.
No, you are just rolling
Just athletics.
athletics.
Big whammy. 12.
Oh yeah.
8, 9. It rolled a 9. It does not grab you.
Ooh. Can I get a swift kick in on it?
No. Next up is
Please?
Furby.
And so he's on the cover. If I try to melee him, is it disadvantage?
No, but it's harder to hit.
All right. I'm going to do a shillelagh attack, which comes with my bonus Halo Spore thing. So this should work. It's, 20 to touch hit.
Nice.
20 will hit.
So then I add a d6 of poison damage to it. take that too.
Yeah, Curly out here doing
Whoops.
big numbers.
Not really. Nice rolls, but
All right. Anything else, Furby?
nope, that's it.
Tess is up. Tess
Inspired rolls.
Inspired.
is going to cast Ye Old Standby.
That's a spell?
Magic Missile.
Oh.
Magic missile.
So it is 3 darts. So I rolled a 2, a 4, and a 4. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 automatic. 13 automatic force damage. As they pierce the ogre.
Yeah. So you thought.
Skeleton is going to attack Tess again with the short bow from its vantage point. Oh, that is a crit on Tess. That is 4 plus 4 plus 2. 4 plus 4 plus 2. 10 damage on Tess. And she is going to roll for concentration because she just took damage. She passes her concentration. Olna is
Yeah.
still large.
Cool.
And Doran,
Can I get up?
you can get up. Spending 15 feet of movement.
I'm angry now.
That is a hit. 10 plus 2, 12 magic slashing damage. How do you kill this
No, you
thing?
don't take the 2. Because I was two-handed.
Oh, okay. How do you kill this thing?
In my anger, I just call upon the spirit of Yeoman again, and I charge it and just swing for its head, and then coolly sheath my sword.
Classic.
Classic.
Yep. You have 15 feet of movement should you choose to use it.
No. I'm gonna do. Where is it? Nope, wrong button. Here we go. I'm gonna do that.
Second wind. Yep. D10.
Roll
D10 plus
me a-
3.
Oh, hold on. Didn't get the plus 3. in
Nice. Well, it's 9. 6 plus 9.
there. Okay.
Or 6 plus 3 is 9.
How will we know?
Cool. So take 9 HP for yourself, and now it's Olna's turn.
I'm going to channel divinity and turn the unholy.
Ooh, turn undead.
Present your holy symbol. I speak a prayer, and fiends and undead, they have to pass a wisdom save throw.
So, big guy rolled a wisdom 12 to save.
That is exactly my spell save. Is that a save?
Meet or beat. So, yes, that
Okay.
saves. The ghoul over there. Wisdom 13,
That saves as well.
and that's it because it's within 30 feet,
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. Yep.
But is Olna or Tess undead? About to find out some things.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna do.
1 second. Because if you make an attack and you equal the AC, it hits. So if you make a save and it equals the save, then
That makes sense.
it saves. Every so often, I just have a weird brain fart about stuff like that. So turn undead. Unfortunately, these fleshy undead seem to have more fortitude than you may have expected from weaklings like simple skeletons and zombies. After Ulna is Zombie. Big man on campus. Against Ulna. Ooh. 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
After him is Britt Barrel. Newly non-paralyzed Britt Barrel.
Yes. The water. Which way is the water flowing? Is it flowing this way? Or the opposite way? This way?
The water is flowing this way. Whoops. No, not that shape. East.
Okay. So on this northeast. Okay. Never eat shredded wheat. Okay, great. Okay. Then I'm gonna go around the other way.
The hell's wrong with shredded wheat?
I'm going to. Great job, Doran. I think we both almost died at the hands of this baby monster. All right, I'm gonna run this way. Come on, let's go.
Run, yes.
Oh my god, that's as far as I can go.
Dwarf running.
Yeah, I can't move yet.
I'm
Wanna double
coming.
move?
You can double. Take that.
I'll help you. I can double.
move?
Oh, hey, and
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party.
it's not the kind of party I was hoping to attend. That's all I can do. I'm
I mean,
almost there.
if you wanted to spend 1 key point to take the dash action as a bonus action, you could.
But then I couldn't act. After
Bonus
I
action.
dashed.
A bonus action.
That means your dash would be bonus, so you still have an action left if you used a key point.
Ooh.
Fancy fast monks.
Fancy fast. It's
So effectively, if you spent a key point, you'd be right there and still have an action.
right. I sort of have a plan for how I was going to do my next action.
Stick to the plan.
But if
I'm
you
gonna
just want to
stick with
double move, you can just do that.
I'm just going to double move, and then I'll help you in a minute.
All right. Zagul is taking its turn. Gonna try and grab Furby again.
With some kind of imposed fighter thing. Protection, whatever.
I don't know if it's not declared.
Thought it was just active. Like,
No, you have to use a reaction. You can
oh
only
no,
do it
where'd
once.
you go? All right, never mind.
Attack is made. roll a athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics check. 8.
It grabs you
Yeah, it does.
and begins to drag you underwater.
Ooh.
It can
Started
drag
its turn,
you.
so it takes damage. Con save.
Con save for Zagul. 11.
Does not save, so it takes 2d4. I'm just gonna click this by itself. I don't know what these top buttons mean. Oh, here we go. Go. There it goes. 4 poison. I mean, necrotic. Save me, bugs.
So it is going to drag you underwater. It's going to move at half speed, dragging you as far as it can. So dragging you to the deep part, and you are now 15 feet underwater. Furby is up. You are grabbed, and you cannot breathe.
Can I swing melee at him while I'm grabbed?
you have disadvantage since you are underwater. Actually, hang on. Underwater combat. There is a very specific set of rules in the DMG for this. Underwater.
You have to sing it under the sea.
And it might be, let's see, underwater. Is it in the PHB? Underwater combat.
I think it's I have advantage when I'm underwater.
Underwater combat. See under combat. Combat. 198 underwater.
Says disadvantage on the attack roll unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
So yeah, you have disadvantage.
All right, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the swing. Yeah, I'm gonna take the swing. Shillelagh. Boom. Oh, 18 to hit.
Wow, it'll still hit.
Yeah, baby. And that had a D6 of poison. Boop. So, okay. So 1. 7 total damage, 6 bludgeoning, 1 poison. Let me go.
So as it grabs you and drags you under, you turn and clunk it on the head, and you
Yeah.
see a faint, the faint glimmer of light that's reflecting off of its lights from the torchlight that's filtering through the water. You see there, its eyes become black and unreflective, and it loosens its grip and sinks to the bottom
Where it belongs.
That's right.
and releases you.
So I float up 15 feet,
Yep,
and with the rest of my movement, if I have it, I'm going to move towards Olna.
you
Do
do.
Furbo float?
Well, you can swim that way as you
Yeah,
go up.
right
You have
Yeah.
15 squares of movement.
I figured as much. That's fine.
Tess is up. Tess is going to keep on keeping on. Tess is going to. Tess is going to do another magic missile.
Tess is looking real tore up from the floor up. Just, I say out loud.
Ooh, 13 damage from that magic missile.
Boom.
Pew, pew, pew. And Skeleton is taking another shot at Tess. That is a hit against Tess for a piddling 3 damage. And now she will roll a con save. There was pretty much no way she could have failed that. Olna is still big.
Nice.
Then Tess is going to crouch down, giving herself cover, ninja style.
As she slowly bleeds out.
Doran.
I'm gonna just spend my movement, but I don't
Doran's
think
just
I'm
gonna have
be
a
close enough to do anything.
Smoke break.
There. Hit. I'm coming.
Double dash.
Yeah, I guess so. Double move. All right.
Mhm.
No reason not to.
Yeah, otherwise, not going to use her action.
Hit.
Olna.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a. Where was it? Was it this one? Divine Smite. Goddamn. Use my last spell slot to cast Divine Smite on my weapon
If you hit.
if I hit, and I'm gonna strike the ogre zombie.
That is a hit.
That's 6 damage plus I guess did I D8. Wait,
7 regular damage, and roll 3d8.
3d8.
Radiant damage. So 12 plus 7, 19. A powerful hit. As divine energy courses along your trident and strikes true, searing away a very large chunk of this zombie's flesh. It drops into the water, causing it to steam.
Gross.
And
You
it's
stink.
its turn.
Make a con save.
Oh, critical fail on the con save.
2d4 damage. 4 necrotic.
4.
Go bugs. Please let the
Necrotic.
bugs get the killing blow.
Not quite.
Oh, they
Now
nipping.
it is going to take an attack against Olna or Furby.
The
Let's see
big
if it one-shots Furby. 1 is Olna, not Furby today. Oh. 20 to hit on Olna.
It's a hit.
$16 bludgeoning damage.
I'm out.
You shrink. No, you don't shrink. You're just a big unconscious body. Brit is up.
Okay. Once I get in the water, it's difficult terrain.
Once you get in the water, difficult terrain, yes.
Okay, then. Okay. I'm first gonna sickle him. Sickle. If I can find it.
so
There it
sickle.
is. Moradin! Oh,
That is a hit for 5 damage.
alright.
How do you want to kill this thing?
Oh. Well, he seems to have almost died a few times, or maybe he has already died a few times. I'm just gonna sickle right in the
Actually,
ear.
yep.
It's actually,
I guess.
it's actually a she ogre zombie.
Oh, a she-ogre. I hear that with zombies you have to destroy their
A
brains.
shoger?
So I sickle right into the ear. I
Hmm.
assume his ear's big enough for my sickle to fit in.
And the body of the ogre crashes into the water at the feet. And it moves no more.
Gonna get the
Anything
sickle
else,
out.
Britt?
Okay, so that was just one move and action. I guess I can move towards the skeleton. So if I use a key point and do dash,
Mm-hmm.
I can move 35 again, right?
Yes.
Okay. But each of these squares is now 10 instead of 5.
Yep. So you could get here.
All right. I'm just going to stand here and be ready
To catch
Alright.
arrows.
to whatever arrow comes at me.
Furby is up.
What's the situation on the floating of Olna here? I want to go up behind Olna and cradle their head, and lay my hand
Triton.
lay my
Triton,
hand on
by
his
the way.
Triton chest, and cast Cure Wounds.
You can cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense.
It's 11
Thank
touch.
you.
And as soon as you start to get up, then I'll let you go, and I'm gonna move towards.
Persona bless you.
I can go that far.
Tess pops up from her prone position
Oh!
and shoots a firebolt. Right? What's the range on firebolt? Range 120. Yep, firebolt. Hits with firebolt for 8 fire damage. Wow. And drops back down. After Tess is the skeleton.
I feel like I've never utilized cover well in my own
At
game.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
And it's going to shoot an arrow at Britt.
Shoot your shot.
At
11 to hit.
misses.
Next up, Doran.
Ooh. You know what? Let's just take the movement that I have available to me. Boom. Wait, where is that? Okay. I'm gonna run up to here, and I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at me guy. I'm gonna pull it out Clint Eastwood style. Ask him if he's feeling lucky. Where's my crossbow?
That is a hit. Piercing damage. Yep. How do you want to kill this guy?
As I said, I ran up, I pulled my crossbow out, and I told him, go back to which you had come from.
It's a lot of words.
And you expertly take a shot at the base of its spine, in the pelvic area, one might say, knocking a key vertebrae out of place and causing the entire top half of the skeleton to clatter to the ground.
Like a
Collapse.
Django.
The legs
Turns
still
to
stand.
dust.
What?
The legs still stand.
One
but it
foot,
moves
one
no more.
femur, and a knee just swinging in the wind.
You have successfully resolved combat.
Ooh.
Nice.
Spell wears off.
Can I get out of this drink now?
I'm gonna check on Tess.
Hey,
I'm a fur bulk of the forest, not of the water.
Eberine better have gotten some sleep during that.
I asked Tess, is there more? Shall there be more?
The night is not yet over, and it's been, what, 1, 2... It's been like 2.5 hours.
I lay my hands
Okay.
on Tess and cure wounds.
And elves need at least 4 hours to get a complete rest from their trance.
Okay.
Olna, are you alright?
I'm all right. I'm feeling okay.
You just
Thanks to
enjoying
Furby.
the waters there? Alright.
Yes, I was
Five
actually.
healing on Olna. Or
Ah,
Tess. No,
I
Olna.
bet you were.
You heal Tess up a little bit.
I'm gonna roll some hit die.
You can take position and see if anything happens within the hour.
Okay.
Oh,
Second verse, same as the first, guys.
myself.
Next to the torch.
Then I'm gonna lay hands on myself.
Nah, nothing's gonna happen. You can roll hit dice.
If 10,
Okay,
10 minutes go
so-
by, then for sure. So I'm out of my symbiotic entity.
I'm going back to my little spot here.
I roll one hit die. Yeah. Wait, why did I do that? I have
okay.
full health. What am I talking about?
I'm gonna burn a hit die as well. Oh,
So it's gonna be a short rest, so you can get your short rest nonsense back.
Oh, wild shape is
Oh,
a short
yeah.
rest.
One of those,
so
one
are
of
my
those.
key points. As long as I meditate right now.
Starting now.
And I am meditating.
Yep.
We have one fighting spirit.
When do we get our hit dice back?
When you take a long rest,
Long rest.
You get a
You
portion
get-
of them back.
you get a portion of your hit dice back after a long rest.
I don't know about y'all, but after this, I could use some food and a feathery bed.
All right. So you take up your positions once again, and the cold of the night sets in. It is very late or early, depending on your outlook. It's about 2:30 in the morning. It's dark. It is cold, and
I lost the ability to hear you guys.
check 1 2. Sam, do you hear me?
I hear Sam.
Sam?
Sam, say something. Restart Discord.
Siggity Sam Sozzle.
Yeah, I can see my name popping up. Well, I guess Olna's deaf now.
That Thunderwave got him.
Shit. Everything looks okay. Try switching me around.
Just restart Discord, Sam. Just
There it
restart.
is. How would I be able to hear you telling me to do that?
Because I just typed it in the thing.
Yeah, no, I just switched it.
Use Discord sign language.
All right. So you wait, and an hour passes by, and during this hour, the night seems a little more unnerving than it was when you were waiting before. You see that the wind begins whipping up and begins buffeting the trees a little bit more violently. You can see the water in the stream frothing and whipping around in the wind, and the water wheel turning at a rapid pace, causing a disturbing noise as it creaks and groans against the strain. And as you are scanning the horizon once again, looking at the edge of the tree line, you hear and see something that is very disturbing. A brilliant green flash erupts from the basement of the cottage.
Oh.
No!
You hear
Oh, no.
a piercing, what sounds like a piercing chime of some sort. A strange, otherworldly noise that is extremely high frequency but pierces your brain, causing you to wince.
Oh my god, what if Sokol's a zombie?
That's what I was just thinking.
We let him in.
Everybody, please select your token and roll for initiative.
New initiative. Yeah, just like I wanted.
Always in the middle, baby.
All right. That is
Wow.
everybody. Yep. So, upon hearing this strange noise, Tess jerks her head around. Actually, Tess is going to roll hit dice during that rest. Sorry, I forgot about her. Yes, Tess jerks her head around and she cries out, "Great-great-grandfather, what was that?" And begins to run into the house. She leaps over 1, 2, and then she goes inside the house. 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to double move. After Tess is Doran.
What does she
I
see?
will follow right behind her. I will. 15 to get there. Jeez, my guy. Okay. Here. in. Wait, where's
Crash through the
front
wall,
door of
Kool-Aid
this
Man
place?
style. It's a bit of thatch.
There. I guess I'm on these stairs, essentially.
So you can be down on the lower level.
Okay.
As you come on, mouse. As you go down the stairs, you can see a strange green light emanating from the basement. But as you go down the stairs, you can see that there is a blackness covering the floor. You can see a blackness covering the entire area of the cellar. And the strange green light seems to be radiating outwards from the surface of this blackness.
Okay. I ask her, have you ever seen this before? What is this? What is happening?
I have never seen anything like this in my entire 30 years of dealing with these spirits. They've always appeared outside of the cottage. I've never seen anything appear inside, much less cause some sort of magic darkness.
Can I take a swing at this magic darkness?
You double moved to get where you are, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, no, you cannot.
No, it's fine. Okay.
After Doran is Britt.
Okay. Is this the first floor?
No, that's the second floor. This is the
That's the
first
second
floor. Actually,
So-
am I wrong about that? I might be wrong about that, but
'Cause-
same
think
thing
the
either way. Actually,
First
yeah,
floor is the middle
Yeah.
area.
this is the second floor. This is the first floor.
I
'Cause this one
kind of
has-
assume
this one
the
has two
door
stairways.
is like here.
Well, because I'm going to
Yeah.
enter from right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5,
So you'll enter from
10,
there.
15. And then I'm inside. And then I go down these stairs here.
Oh wait,
Yep.
no, that's the entryway. Oops.
Okay. And I'm down the stairs.
So Doran
Can
is
I be?
where you are. You can be there. Can you? No, Doran's one more down. So yeah, you can be there. Doran's right in front of you, and you can like peek your head down, and you see the strange blackness with green radiating energy from it.
Okay, so am I like essentially right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do to help other than stare with my curiosity that is cat-like. What if I light a torch?
Did you single move to get there? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you can
I
light a
single
torch.
moved. I'm gonna light a torch.
You light
Let's
a
see what
torch.
happens.
It does not penetrate the inky blackness.
All right. Well, I ruled something out.
It feels extremely cold down here in this cellar. And yeah. After Brit is Olna.
I'll make my moves down there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Double move. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Wait, how did you? Wait, how the fuck did you get to the? Oh, I
Huh?
see. Into this thing?
No, stairway.
No.
Oh,
You're,
again?
so this is the second floor where you are. This is the first floor.
Oops.
And these
Okay, go-
stairs go down while these ones go up.
Oh, my bad.
So you want to go down.
Yeah, so this is 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, I'm at the top of the stairs.
We should go hang out with Sokol.
Me?
No, I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want.
So we're gonna be here because Brit is effectively right
I
here.
see, I see.
And yeah, you can see the crazy green light show going on down there. Furby.
Furby's gonna move where he can, and that looks like to here. Do-do-do-do-do.
All right.
Could have just picked
Yes.
a further position for me to start it.
Tess is up, and Tess cries out, Grandfather, great-great-grandfather, what's going on? Don't worry, we're here to help you. And she enters into the inky blackness.
Never to be seen again.
Can I? Ooh, okay.
She's going to roll a check. Ooh, all right. All right, that's her. Wait. Does it block sound? It does not block sound. As she enters the space, all of you can hear some disturbing slurping noises and soft whispers in a cacophony of sound close to this odd void. And you hear Tess shriek in pain. Ah!
What?
She shrieks in
What do we
pain.
do?
Ow! Grandfather,
Tess!
what's causing this? What's going on? I can't see anything. Is that you? After Tess is Doran.
I'm just yelling out her name and looking at Brit.
I don't know.
I've never seen anything like this before. I have no idea what to do. Do we go in?
Doesn't feel like we should, but I guess we should.
Okay.
Feels wrong. No, I don't like it. Never mind. Don't do it. I don't trust darkness I can't see into.
I think
It
we
wouldn't
have
be
to.
safe to travel through there. We need to figure out a way to get rid of this unnatural darkness.
Does anyone have a magical light spell?
The only thing I have, well, I don't know if we can converse or whatever if we're doing turns right now.
It is Doran's turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna not listen to my friends, and I'm gonna take haste, and I'm gonna fucking plop in there.
So Doran enters into the blackness. Doran, roll a perception check.
Hell yeah.
It is extremely cold in this area, as if you walked into a space that feels like it's in a windswept summit of a cold and icy mountain. Perception. So, Doran, you can hear some chanting in a voice that is unfamiliar to you coming from this direction.
Okay. I tell Brit I hear chanting. There's nothing I can do. I can't see.
You move 4 squares. You still have 2 squares of movement. Do you want to proceed towards it?
What language is the chanting? Can you understand it?
Ooh, can I understand what language it is?
You cannot.
Shouldn't Britain be able to hear it though?
I'm gonna stay where I am.
All right. Yes. As you stop in the space, you can feel the cold taking hold of your chest. You take 6 cold damage.
Oh, 6? My guy.
Brit.
Moving, but not moving into the blackness.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
You can hear that same strange chanting from an unfamiliar voice amidst the cacophony of slurps, gurgles, and whispers from this direction.
Can I understand it?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Hey. I mean, I just want to try to investigate it without moving into it. Is there anything else I could possibly do to figure out what this is?
Roll an Arcana check.
This is not going to be good.
Oh, Brit.
This is beyond your comprehension. This is a incredibly terrifying phenomena
I was
that
never
you are
much
beholding.
one for the learning.
The combination of the blackness, the swirling green lights, the weird cacophony of sounds, whispers, and slurping, gurgling, grasping noises is terrifying.
I am sufficiently terrified, and I just put my hand against the wall and look up at Olna, and that's all I do.
Olna,
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna do a divine sense. Sense the presence of celestial fiend or undead.
you know there is an undead right here.
And then I'm gonna beeline towards it. I know where it is. I let Brit know. I know where it is. I can't see it, but I'm gonna go and do what I can. Join me, sister. That was
Ah!
and then that was his action.
Yep.
So that was 20. I'm entering 25, 30.
Oh
Olna
no!
enters the sphere of darkness, and you can feel the cold,
Mhm.
icy grip freezing the water within your veins. 6 cold damage. Furby.
I can move to here if I understand right. So
Furby, they both
wha-
went in.
what's going on?
They Doran and Olna just stepped into this darkness, and
I can't
I
even I can't even see in normal darkness.
I
But
don't ken what happened to them. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't hear them. Are you there?
I won't lie. I'm terrified, but we have to help them.
You're right. We do.
My turn's over anyways. So I got nothing else I can do.
Tess is up. Ooh, you hear Tess shriek once again in pain.
Ooh.
But then you hear her chant the familiar spell of magic missile.
Oh, Steve, I have resistance to cold damage. Does that help anything?
Yeah, so you took half of whatever I just said.
Oh, thank
3, 6. Yeah.
right, that's not marked.
Oh yeah, Steve. So do I.
Oh, also, I have on a parka.
I've got a hot bottle underneath my monk clothes.
Expending a 2nd level spell slot, she casts magic missile. That is 15.
What if we wait for it to come out to us?
Right? Everyone, draw it out.
As she casts magic missile, you hear a low growl of pain, and you feel the coldness kind of shudder around you. And it dissipates, and you see an undead creature, skeletal in nature, wearing tattered robes, holding a weazened, blackened staff. And you see that its outstretched hand is wreathed in that same green energy, and its outstretched hand is buried in the chest of Eberim. And Tess sees this as the darkness lifts, and she shrieks with unparalleled grief. Grandfather, no!
He's got something
Doran.
inside him.
Hold on. All right. It's I can't move through again.
You move through Alice.
Here and then here. Yeah. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna take a swing at Migai. I'm gonna try to gather his attention and distract him. Try to get his. I'm gonna swing for his arm. I'm gonna try to cut his
cut that
goddamn
arm off, man. Yeah.
Nope.
The
Howdy.
undead sees you coming and maneuvers itself so it avoids your swing.
I ain't done. You thought I was, but I ain't.
Action surge.
And as I missed, I shift my wrist and swing upwards again at him.
Oh, not quite. Again, same thing. He was expecting the two attacks. Having great wisdom of battles in life, knew what was coming. You can hear it chuckle at you.
Right.
I should roll initiative for this thing, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Its turn is now. It chuckles at you and turns its head with a clack as its bones creak. No. Where is it? It looks at you as you swing ineffectively, and then it turns its head back towards Eberim and utters the words, "Your prison can no longer hold my power, old fool." And it retracts its hand from Eberim's body, and his body slumps to the ground. And then it raises its arms and its staff and casts another spell.
Somebody do something.
Get a hand on it.
Tendrils of dark energy erupt from this undead and batters everybody around him within 10 feet. So, Tess and Doran, please make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving. All right. Let's do it.
Tess passed. Doran passed.
Eberim failed.
You will take
Aw.
half damage. Half of 7 is 3. You take 3 necrotic damage. Ooh, Tess. Oh, Tess.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I, without killing her, push her back?
After that is Brit.
Okay.
Drunken master.
So there's 25.
Use that key.
I can move here. That's 25. Can I move to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's stepping over a dead body. Very non-monk-like. No, you're fine.
I tiptoed around the side of it. And first, I'm going to see what my sickle does to this thing.
You swing out your sickle towards the undead, and you feel it make strong contact with its bones, but it feels as though the bones are made of metal the way your sickle bounces harmlessly off of it.
Oh, God. So I think that means nothing I do will do anything. I think that's what that means. Okay. We're going to frick. We're gonna frick. I am going to use the. I'm gonna try to punch him and see if anything happens. I'm gonna use flurry of a key point to do flurry of blows because, yep. We're gonna do it because we're just gonna see what happens. And she's frustrated and she just wants something to happen, so she hit them.
2 unarmed strikes. Your first strike, you strike at its face, and it's like punching a concrete wall.
Yeah.
Your second strike, you do a roundhouse kick against its ribcage, and it's like kicking a chain link fence. It recoils under your strike, but then just bounces right back.
Alright. Then because I did flurry of blows, I'm going to drunken technically disengage.
You can do that, but you have no more movement left.
I get 10 feet.
Oh,
extra
you get the extra 10 feet, because yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus.
crazy.
So-
Fast monks.
Okay, so now I'm here.
All right, that was Britt. Olna.
5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna cast Sacred Weapon on myself,
Ooh.
and that is my turn.
All right.
Is that your actual hit points, Olna?
For 1 minute, you add your charisma modifier. If the weapon is not already magical, because magical for duration, you can end this effect. Yeah. Cool. So you got a magic weapon that does +3 to attack. Charisma's 3.
No, Christmas 2.
+2 to attack. Cool. That's Olna. Furby.
Furby gonna heal Olna from here.
I mean, I have 17.
Oh, I'm looking at the bar under. Oh, I guess that's.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
That's
test.
Tess. Yeah, I'm gonna heal Tess. That needs to happen, and we're gonna use Cure Wounds on a level 2 because I don't have anything cool in level 2 spells.
6 extra points.
It's not much.
6 + 6, so 12.
Oh yeah, because the higher cast. Okay, cool. I was wondering why it was potatoes. Sweet. That's my last second level spell. Yeah, nothing, baby.
Tess crouches down and cradles the body of Eberim in her arms, and she begins to weep uncontrollably, as the fits of grief overtake her.
So was he just Kalimain Eberim, or was there something?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Doran.
Steadfast. I reach deep down into my training and I take a slash at him. Nope.
You slash at him, but he evades the strike, weaving left and right, evading your sword strike altogether.
He's gonna anger me. Okay.
And his turn. Everybody make a strength save, please. He raises his staff once again.
He needs to
Can
first
I
make
can I
a-
protect somebody?
This is a spell attack, not a
Roger.
weapon attack.
He needs to make a con saving throw real quick.
His con save is 17.
That's gonna pass. No damage.
So yeah, strength save from everybody. Brit's fine. Olna's fine. Tess is fine.
13.
13 passes? Yes, 13 passes. So everybody passes. So everybody's going to take half of this. Oh!
No.
Half of max. 12 necrotic damage, so 6 necrotic damage for everybody.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Once again, the strange dark energy erupts from him and batters all the creatures within 10 feet. Yes, he says. Yes, the power. It grows. After the deathlock. Brit!
So is Eberiem dead, or he's just lying on the ground?
You can see he is not quite dead.
He's not quite dead. This
He's
thing
got a
behind-
very large hole in his chest, which is shimmering with a faint green energy of some sort.
Okay. This thing behind me, is that a full wall, or is that like a little
That's
half wall?
that's the shaft for the gear of the water wheel above. So you can stand in that space, but you can't pass through that space. You can't move to this square from where you are. You would have to go up and around.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, at a loss. Okay. She wouldn't know what to do here if nothing makes purchase. Okay, she's just gonna move. To get out of his line of that staff, and to regain her thoughts and try to think of something clever.
So if you want to take the dodge action, you could do that.
Yeah. Yep, we're gonna do dodge.
Olna.
Can I move to here, Steve?
Yes.
Then I shall. And I shall strike with a +2, hopefully. All right. Oh, stop moving. 13 to hit.
That was weird.
Nope.
Ah, bummer.
You can tell that roll a quick Arcana check. No, you can't. you could have sworn your trident hit him, but you feel like something deflected it somehow. Furby.
Furby wants to get Eberron out of this situation if he's still alive. I'm gonna walk over here and pick him up and go over here. Tess, we've got to get him out of here. He's still alive. He shouldn't be next to this
So where did you
necromancer.
start? How much movement did you spend to get here?
5, 10. Unless I can pick him
Okay.
up here.
So you can, you can pick him up from here,
Yeah.
and then you can drag at half speed.
Does it help at all that I have this?
Powerful build. And wait, nope. We don't usually do carrying capacity anyway, so yeah, I'll give it to you since we don't use carrying capacity anyway. So yeah, you can carry a person at normal speed.
Especially a weak little old man. Yeah, I just want to get as far away as I can. So that was 5, I guess. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And
Can't go there
Oh,
because
yeah.
those stairs. So
Okay.
30.
and then yeah, I'll can I just try to cure him? Like cure wounds it up? Put my hand over his gaping green wound?
Picking him up. Yeah, sure, I'll give it to you.
All right. I don't have any second level anymore, so first level cure wounds. Stay with me, old man.
Your cure wounds energy radiates outward from your hands, and you see the green energy from his wound swarm over it like it's kind of like if you saw a swarm of ants going for some sugar. It swarms over your energy and deflects it back at you. You take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Knowing my connection with necrotic stuff and things like that, as well as the nature, how do I know if I've seen this before?
You have not seen this before.
Okay.
This is wholly unnatural.
Wholly unnatural. That's a contradiction.
WHOLLY.
Sure. That was great.
Entirely unnatural. After Furby is Tess, who is continuing. Oh, she
She would have come with me, right? Come on, come. Get out of here.
Yes, she would have moved away, taking an opportunity attack on the way.
Oh God.
What has he got? Staff. No, he's got deadly claws. All right. Fun. You may have inadvertently killed Tess. What is Tess's AC right now? Yep, that's a hit on Tess.
Oh, no.
Yep. As she's walking away, Tess goes down.
Yeah, listen, the best laid plan.
Grandfather, no! Grandfather.
There goes our gold. Actually, hold on. Then we get the gold.
Doran.
I call upon the spirit of Yeoman once again. Help me.
You could use a feature to give you advantage on the attack. A certain samurai feature.
Yeah. No, I don't have it. I had used it a while ago. If you're talking about fighting spirit, I already used that.
Stand next to me if you want protection from my shield.
Did you use it today? Maybe you did. All right, I'll trust you.
Yeah.
11 does not hit.
Ugh.
Tough crowd today. Tough crowd. Roll a quick Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana. Oh.
Yeah. You know that he has mage armor on right now, which is a common wizard spell, wizard magic type spell. Just gives him extra AC. Nothing else, Doran?
Nope.
Okay then.
Is he concentrating on that?
He is going to reach out and touch either Doran or Ulna. 2, Ulna. Ulna, he is going to do a chill touch on you, which is probably good if you're resistant to cold.
Deuce.
Oh, it's not cold. It's necrotic. Fun. He's going to make an attack roll against you, which is a critical fail. Hey, what do you know? I roll more critical fails than anybody ever. Spell attack, critical fail. He's going to roll a d100, which is 61. 61 spell fumble. Your arm cramps as you cast. His
Aw.
skeletal, non-muscled arm cramps, and he is unable to perform somatic components to cast spells until the end of his next turn. Huh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's going to put a damper on him.
Phantom pain.
I remember having arms and muscles. So much.
Brit.
I run to Tess. Tess, are you still there?
Oh,
And I
she
shake her.
exploded.
You can attempt to stabilize with a medicine check.
Let's see.
Is this the first game that we gave up on good berries in?
Ooh.
You stabilize Tess. She's no
Yeah.
longer bleeding out.
Get
Unconscious.
her out of here.
Can I drag her?
At
Or
half speed, yes.
I'm pretty strong. Maybe I could pick her up.
You're inspired by seeing Furby do it.
Yeah. So can I pick her up or? drag her? What
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just half speed.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna move her out of the way. 5, 10. Okay, that's as far as I can move her.
All right. Olna. It's up to you
Yeah.
two.
We can do this.
Damn. Nope.
Called it.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god.
Jeez.
We're keeping them on the ropes. Give them the okie doke. We'll give them soon enough. Me and you steadfast, Olna. We can
Anything
do
else?
this.
Nothing else, Olna?
What do you want? No.
That's your catchphrase.
Furby.
What do you
What do you
want?
want?
Yeah, Furby's gonna realize that this ain't working, so I'm gonna have to go after this man. Symbiotic entity. We're using a wild shape as my action, and then I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 into range.
Are you putting him down or taking him with you?
I'm leaving him right there.
Fight
All
with him
right.
on your back.
I don't want any more of that. My healing, my
shawl.
cure wounds ate me. Okay, I'm not touching him anymore.
Tess will regain 1 HP in 1 hour. Doran.
All right. I steady myself. I remember all my training, all the days I spent. This is where I have my flashback scene.
Do you
and I
meditate
remember my
before every
training.
attack and have a flashback?
Look, all right. I'm fucking 1% an anime character. This is my fucking redemption arc right here, dude.
You have
All
4
right. I remember my
flashbacks about
training
your
with the
dad.
Southern Hermit. Yeah. And my father and all the things he taught me. And then I have a glimpse of my mother.
This is actual One Piece.
Fuck!
Your strike lands true.
Yeah.
And what a strike. Wow, max
What
damage.
a strike.
14 14 magical slashing damage.
I scream out the name of
Roll
my
20
mother.
could hear your role play.
Scream out the name of my mother as I strike into his shoulder blade.
What's that name?
I don't know yet.
What's that name?
Yeah, you gotta name all your moves. Twisting Dragon Rising Arc Lightning. After Dorn is the Deathlock. He is going to attack one of you three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can he still use spells
Two
because of his?
Is Ulna. He
Yeah,
can't
he can
cast
use spells
spells.
again, right?
So
Oh.
no, he's until the end of this turn. He can't
Oh, this
cast
turn,
somatic. He can't use his arm for somatic components.
Oh, it's cramp.
So he can't do chill touch. He can't do. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to do that.
Con save.
So he's going to con save for 18, and he's going to use his Deathly Claw to attack Ulna. $16 to hit.
Miss.
All right. He can now cast spells again. It is Brit's turn.
I'm going to drag Tess over to the wall and prop her on it. Yeah. So it's 10. Nope. That's 20.
Good job.
Yeah. It's like, what else can I even do? I'm gonna pet them both gently and tell them, "Shh, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay."
It's more for you than it is for them.
I know.
Ulna, you're up.
I'm gonna strike the beast. 10 to hit.
10 is not a hit.
Okay.
Bounces off his mage armor yet again. Furby.
Shillelagh. Oh fuck. 13.
Not quite. Bounces
It was
off
so
the
close
mage
to a
armor.
20. It's so close. I don't think I have anything else. to
Doran.
take.
Come on, Doran. Come
Remember
on.
your mother's name.
Hey,
Oh.
Doran, with the last strike of his sword, how do you want to kill this creature?
I cut his head off.
Simple.
I look him in
clean.
the eye. I thank him for the battle, and I cut his head off.
You slice off the head of the Deathlock, your magic weapon passing through the mage armor and the undead bones. Its head falls to the ground, and its body clatters into a pile of bones.
But he still talks.
And he still talks, saying, Furby, I am your father. No, he says,
What a twist.
he laughs. It looks like we meet our end together at last.
Can I stick my sword in his head on his last breath?
And
In his mouth.
crunch your sword into the skull, and it breaks apart and is silent.
Can we just start like child gang style, just beating him while he's on the ground, just kicking him?
You have successfully resolved combat.
I'm gonna run to test and cure wounds. My last spell. I know she's stable, but this will bring her actually to life, right? Like, yeah.
This will cause you to regain consciousness.
Is his body still there? Can I search his body? Does he have pockets?
Search it.
Tess regains 8 hit points. She comes to and shakes her head. She's like, grandfather, no! And she runs to Eberim, and
Tess,
she
calm
cradles
down.
him in his arms, and she hears him speaking weakly, with fluid filling his lungs, and green energy consuming the wound. He says, Oh, Tess, it seems my time has come. Do not be sad, for this is the way of things. The elders must pass on. And with the passing of Nathan, I can rest easy once again. Tell them,
Drake?
tell these brave warriors. Find my footlocker upstairs. They may have what is within. My journal, you must speak the words. The red rose blooms over the blood of battle. Speak these words and read my journal, dear child. I love you, and I will see you in the next life.
I love you too.
The green energy dissipates, and Eberim breathes his last. Tess begins sobbing.
Persona,
Sobbing.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
Olna is praying, for dearly departed, etc. So forth. This persona.
Furby's terribly interested in what magic animates undead. As much as I like decay and respect it and everything, I find this abhorrent and want to know more about the undeath. Animating dead is nasty.
It is now a pile of bones. The magic has dissipated from it.
Is there any like item that was animating it, or it's just magical power? Or
You search the bones in the body. You do not find anything noteworthy. Its clothes are tattered, as though it was a skeleton dug up from a long decomposed grave. The staff that it was holding has decayed and withered into a useless hunk of rotting wood.
Is this ground like dirt?
It's hard packed earth.
I'm gonna collect all the bones and with the intent to bury them somewhere.
You collect all the bones.
All right, I got my task. Furby's gone.
I would like to lay a hand on Tessa's shoulder, tear a piece from my monk clothing to hand her a piece of fabric for her, like a handkerchief. And I say, Tess, I'm sorry.
It takes a moment for her to regain her composure, but with tears still streaking down her face, she takes your cloth and dries her eyes as best she can. And she thanks you. She takes a moment, just holding him in her arms, sobbing quietly to herself. And she looks up at you and she says, "You heard his You heard his dying words. Please find his footlocker and see what was inside.
We will.
Just give me a few moments with him.
Of course. Olna, Doran, perhaps we... If there's nothing else you need to look at down here, perhaps we give her a moment alone?
Yes.
Yes, that sounds like the right thing to do.
I go up to the next level. Which I believe is this level?
That's the first level.
Yeah, that's the first level
Right.
you're at, Britt.
That's the one. That is, the one above the basement. Right.
Furby has made
Oh,
a
it's-
small grave.
Let's go. For Jesus, you put a cross on there.
You're good old Christian Jesus, white man, brown haired,
You
blue eyed
always gotta
Christian
find
Jesus.
a way, don't you?
It's
To please come
recognizable.
in.
That's the only reason. Come on. Otherwise, I was just making a brown poo stain.
Looks like Doran has gone upstairs,
Yeah, we're looking for a foot locker.
and Doran has found El Footlocker. Sokol, meanwhile, is curled up in his shell next to the bed.
Why do I not want to trust
Yeah, I'd like
Sokol
to-
so
I'd like
much?
to catch up Sokol. Catch Sokol up on what happened.
He didn't hear the Brit screaming downstairs.
Oh, I heard it. It was terrifying. I curled up in my shell, and I was very content just to stay here and let you all deal with it. Very powerful and
Yeah, get in
capable
here.
warriors, all of you. Thank you so much. I hope you're all right.
We're doing all right.
So Doran finds the footlocker. There's a couple of things of note in the footlocker.
Doesn't he have to speak the words?
To the
So
journal, not the footlocker.
All right.
Oh.
All right,
the
Rose.
footlocker. So just obviously story to the fast forwarding some story. The stuff that is in the footlocker will be given to you as a token of thanks as his last wishes, and Tess agrees that yes, it's his last wish that you should have it and use it in your journey.
What did he want
so-
to tell us?
The items in the footlocker are 1, Eberum's journal, 2, a bag of holding,
Ooh.
Ooh.
3, a mithril chain shirt,
Okay.
4, a cap that is colored blue and has some symbols that Olna recognizes as being from the Triton culture embroidered on the cap.
Ah, so for me.
And yeah, that's what you find.
Okay. So is everybody here? Because I want to do this journal. Read these words to this journal.
You open up the journal, and it appears to be an account of. It appears to be an account of Eberum's time during the Great War. It tells of the battles that he fought, the horrible enemies which he saw rise up from the bowels of the earth and swarm out from the Underdark, including undead, skeletons, zombies, specters, shadows, giant spiders, and also there's some scary-looking sketches of monstrosities that you have never seen before. Yeah. And there's a healthy chunk of blank pages in the backside of it.
Can I recant the words that he told us to say?
You speak the words
What are those
And-
words?
in some of the you see text appear in some of the blank pages. And this is an account of this is an account of a ally and friend to Eberim, an ally and friend that he made during the Great War, a man named Nathan Dumont.
Oh.
Eberim details the stories of their exploits together and how they shared a great friendship. And as the journal entries go on, you can see that the horrors of war were ravaging on with no sign of stopping. And these horrors began to have a effect on Nathan. Nathan began to become desperate, and once late at night, he came to Eberim and told him of a plan that he had come up with. He had heard tell, he had seen firsthand and heard the power of warlocks, and had learned of the pacts that they form with beings of great power in order to gain great power from these beings in return. And Eberim's plan was to make a pact with a powerful entity that he had been exposed to on the field of battle. It was an archfiend that had contacted him as he struck down countless foes. Nathan came to Eberim and said that he wanted to become a warlock with great power that could finally end this war once and for all. Eberim cautioned him against this course of action because archfiends are anything but trustworthy. They had an argument over the issue, and Eberim, much to his everlasting regret, let Nathan walk away. After that night, Nathan did not speak to Eberim as a friend again. Eberim did make a pact with an archfiend, and he slaughtered countless hundreds, if not thousands, of people on the field of battle. In the chaos of war, who can say whether or not all of these unfortunate souls were in fact the enemy? When the war finally ended, Nathan once again came to Eberim and told him that the archfiend that had granted him power was not satisfied. The archfiend requested more slaughter, more bloodshed, more souls in order to continue granting Nathan this power. Eberim at this point finally convinced Nathan to reject the power of the archfiend. Though Nathan did speak with the archfiend and reject the power, so great was its hold on Nathan that it did not let him leave its service. Nathan was transformed into the horrible creature that you saw and fought before you in the basement. And Eberim was forced to do battle with his former friend. It was a long and arduous fight, and at the end, Eberim was forced to use his magic to seal Nathan away within his own body, where he's lain dormant for 200 years. There are a couple of more recent journal entries saying that Eberim was able to control the malevolent spirit within him for such a long time, but in recent years, the power has been swelling in an unexpected growth. And his last entry is, "I hope Tess returns soon."
Hmm.
How's Tess taking this?
She's crying.
Stand
What
by.
happens when you mess with foul magics? Unnatural.
I'm copying that story into the
Ooh.
Legends of the Land.
I'm now realizing Furby should have buried Eberin. Not Nathan.
Nate, good old Nate.
Yo, while he's doing that, can I stop you guys for a moment and just read to you how wild this bag of holding is? It's bananas. First of all, 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. The bag can hold 500 pounds, of a volume of 64 cubic feet.
Throw Eberim in there.
We're not even there. That's paragraph 1. If the bag is overloaded, pierced, or torn, it ruptures and is destroyed. Its contents are scattered throughout the astral plane. Breathing creatures can live up to 10 minutes divided by the number of creatures, whatever. Here it goes. If you place a bag of holding inside of an extra dimensional space created by, say, the handy haversack, portable hole, or some other similar spell, both items get destroyed and it opens a wormhole gate to the astral plane. The gate originates where one item was placed inside the other. Any creature within 10 feet is sucked through the gate into a random location in the astral plane, closes, and it's a one-way gate and can never be opened again.
Yeah, so I'm not touching that thing.
That's a nasty little baby, okay?
It's only if you put it in another extra-dimensional space.
Someone needs to pick up Portable Hole, please. Get a sorcerer out here. We need to see this happen. This is how you end the bosses.
Turok had a bag of holding. That's how he was able to carry around 26 guns.
Yeah, every game has a bag of holding these days.
Oh my god, can I carry just 100 swords in there and just
Gilgamesh.
Yes,
be
you
the
can.
samurai of 100 swords? I'm sticking with 3, no matter what.
Just put a bunch of weed in there. That's what I want to do.
For reference, mithril armor is the same as your regular chainmail, except it does not impose disadvantage to stealth checks.
So is the astral plane
Okay,
just
cool.
filled with a bunch of trash from every century
And-
of like adventures?
And there's no strength requirement to wear mithril armor.
Are you gonna wear that, Doran? Don't you wear chainmail?
Yeah, I do have on chainmail at the moment, so
I feel like it would help with, I don't know
sure. I'll
Stealth
take it. I'll take it.
Oh no, what do I know that these are Triton symbols? We all know that they're Triton symbols on the blue cap.
Yes.
Oh no, what does this say?
what. What does it say?
It says, may the breath of Persona be with you.
There you go. May the best persona be with you. I'm not
May-
just saying that. I'm reading
May
it.
the breath of Persona be with you.
Oh,
Sokol waddles up and says, "Oh, may I see that bag of holding?"
Trusting this old bird
do
still?
you know how to cast a portable hole?
No, I don't. I'm just fascinated by it. It's
I think
truly a remarkable item.
wasn't it Doran that opened the chest? I don't think I have it.
I assume
Sure.
that Doran took the stuff.
I'll hand it to him.
Doran, roll a d10.
Just 1d10.
Worst roll. All right.
We're doing so
Um,
good on the rolls today.
It's because I forgot my mom's name already.
Curly, roll a d20.
Am I going to the astral plane?
See you later.
See you later, nerd. D20. Hey, 19.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Don't do me dirty, Sokol.
Oh, hang on. Let me see if this is a contradiction. Contradiction.
Contradiction.
H. No, I'm gonna say that's not a contradiction. This is not an extra dimensional space. Sokol reaches his hand into the bag of holding and says, "Wow, it's really big in there. Hey, what's this?" And he grabs an item from inside and he pulls it out, and it is a small spice pouch.
Ooh.
Spice pouch.
And, we're gonna fast forward a little bit. So, Tess finally composes herself and brings Ebram's body up and begins to make preparations to bury it outside near his garden that he tended so well near the riverbank. So she's doing that, and then Ebram will be laid to rest, saying a few words over his fallen body. She tells you that she's going to stay here and care for the place for a while. And she suspects that there might be something more malevolent going on than just this spirit that was trapped inside Ebram's body. So she's going to stay here and do some research in the matter. She will gladly let you take one of the wagons to continue on to 7 gates. You can stay the night here, so you can get a long rest. When you get a long rest, you regain half of your total number of hit die, which rounded down is 1. So if you have spent any hit dice, you get 1 hit dice back, but you also have full health and regain all your spell slots and any features that come back. You spend a bit of time with that hat, and you realize that it is a cap of water breathing. And you spend some time with this spice pouch, and you realize that it is called Howard's Handy Spice Pouch. The cap allows you to breathe underwater, obviously. The spice pouch, you can use an action. It has 10 charges. You can use an action to expend one of its charges, speaking the name of any non-magical food seasoning. You can remove a pinch of the desired seasoning from the pouch. A pinch is enough to season a single meal. It regains a certain number of charges daily at dawn.
What was the full name of it?
Howard's Handy Spice Pouch. Heward. Heward. I'm going to say Heward. Heward's Handy Spice Pouch.
Furby's taking this.
I don't need the hat of water breathing.
Cap. It's a cap of water breathing.
Also, I have a potion of water breathing that I had. I don't know why I've had it.
So it's the cap of water breathing. You can speak its command word as an action to create a bubble of air around your head, which allows you to breathe normally underwater. The bubble stays with you until you speak the command word again, the cap is removed, or you're no longer underwater.
I like the sound of that.
I guess
Bubble brain.
I'm just gonna keep the bag of holding as well.
Yeah.
I will take the
take
blue
that.
cap.
Hey, Furby, you have a potion of water breathing.
Oh. Ocean,
Oh
water.
god, the ogre's here.
Ogre's back. He's never gone. That river's gonna need some deep deep cleaning for for a
All
while.
the blood we've spilt. All right, let's get that back.
It's got a ghoul at the bottom.
Let's get that back. Let's get that back. Yeah, I used fighting spirit on that first fight, Steve, against those first. Like,
Gotcha.
Very first thing.
Well, I'm glad you noted it, because I didn't remember.
Yeah. That, like the whole time I was like, "Fuck! I used this already.
All right, so it is a new dawn.
Yep.
Sokol, are you
New
going to be
dawn.
joining us to our journey to 7 gates?
Oh, yes, of course.
All
If
right.
you'll have me, of course, I would be happy to join you.
Let's load up the wag. Is there anything I need to know about this other chainmail armor that I'm gonna use? Or
The mithril armor,
yeah, the mithril armor. I'll look at it. Never mind.
you don't have disadvantage on stealth checks anymore.
Okay.
I just chock-a-block load all my stuff into this bag of holding.
Feels good.
Chock-a-block.
Wish I had one in fucking high school.
No matter
Oh,
what's
yeah.
in it, it only weighs 15 pounds. I feel like Furby would definitely just play with it, like not necessarily having a full concept.
Furby's
of magic.
gone for hours. Up on
Furby,
day.
Furby's just putting dirt in it and seeing how much dirt I can hold in it, and then pulling the dirt out.
Very
Fascinating.
Mary Poppins.
Dude, Mary Poppins, OP D&D character.
Next time y'all need 500 pounds of dirt. What if I held the bag of holding just at the river's mouth?
Just caught
Could
all
we
the
use
water.
500 pounds of water for something? Yeah, you know what? No, screw the stuff. Furby's filling the bag of holding with 500 pounds of water. We'll see what we need that for later,
I
babies.
will cut this kid down.
All right, we're back
Catering.
in it. So it's a new
Back
day.
in it.
It's a new day.
New day, new
You have a
dawn.
wagon. You got turtle, and also you're all level 4 now.
500 pounds of water.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Jaws.
So this should be super easy because it's just ability score increases. So if you go into your character sheet and hit the gear and use level plus character mancer, level up plus character mancer,
Unless you want to multi-class or
plus
get feats.
Character Mancer.
unless you want to
Wait, wait.
multi-class.
I don't
Wait,
have
can you
that.
say that again? What am I doing? I was staring at the shiny nails. Okay.
Go in your character sheet, hit
Yep.
the gear, and then the
Yep.
bottom right, launch level plus Charactermancer. It should
Plus?
guide you through.
Boom.
Charactermancer level up.
Charactermancer. Where's Charactermancer?
And the gear at the bottom right after you do the gear.
So it'll take you to the start of the Charactermancer, and you hit next because blah 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 blah, and you'll go to
Oh yeah, wild shape improvement.
the next,
So long.
And a new cantrip.
and it'll take you to levels, and it'll show you get more HP. It'll say your class, and then it'll say level 3 plus 1 equals level 4. That's what you want.
Okay.
You want to just use the average for HP, and then I'm just looking at Carissa's because I have it open.
Oh, wait.
Your monk
should
thing
be.
is the custom one, so ignore the monk thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so I should leave it at level 3, right? And then do.
It should say
3
level
plus
3
1.
plus 1 equals
Okay,
level
okay.
4.
Okay.
And
yeah,
then,
I'm
so
here now.
yeah, Carissa, you can ignore the monk thing. And so then you go to features. It'll just detail the new features that you have. So you have 4 key points. And now you can slow fall if you use your reaction if you fall. But that'll show up on your features page. So just make sure you read up on that.
Yep.
After that, level 4 is where you get either an ability score increase or you can do a special thing.
The only feat in here is grapple. That's the only.
That's because
I
you
know.
gotta pay for the rest. So what you can do on the
Good
ability
point.
score page, you can increase. It tells you right there. You can increase 2 abilities by 1 or 1 of your abilities by 2. And then that's the primary function. The secondary function is you can click on feat if you wanted to take a feat, but it doesn't have all the feats listed in the compendium. You'd have to look in the player's handbook to get feats. Feats are just basically more features of your character. For example, there are feats that just like give you extra HP, or feats that
There's some cool ones.
let you attack something with a crossbow, even if it's right next to you.
Warcaster.
Stuff like that. So again, easiest is just to level up your abilities, but if you wanted to research feats, then look in the player's handbook under chapter 6.
Ugh, I have such a crappy min-max situation
We're-
going on here.
We're doing average for HP. We're not
Alright.
rolling for HP, doing averages.
What's everyone's HP at? I'm at 31 now.
Fine.
36.
This makes sense.
So 6 plus. What is it?
Con, you don't have any con though.
Okay. So just.
So, yeah.
6.
So yeah, Carissa, what do you think you want to improve?
I would like to improve maybe my intelligence.
Well, looking at from a min-max point of view, the thing that you do most often is strength attacks.
Yep.
So increasing your strength by 2 would give you an overall buff. Increasing your strength by 2 would give you a bonus to your attack.
Yeah, but my attacks haven't been all that useful because they're all undead.
We might not always be
Let's-
fighting the undead, though.
We came out alive. Your attacks were useful. We
That's
survived.
true. We did survive. By Doran's sword, we survived.
By the sword of Doran.
All right, I'm gonna increase my strength by 1,
Powers of Yeoman.
and my
So
I just feel like doing Constitution too.
just so you're aware, you have to increase it by 2 if you want to get the additional point for the modifier, because it goes
Oh, okay.
it goes in pairs. It has to be
Okay.
16, 17 to get a +3 to strength.
Well, in that case, I'll
So-
just do them both on strength. Yeah. Okay.
Technically, if you increase your dex by 1, that would bump it up because you already have a 15. So if you made it a 16, that would give you a dex +3. But you don't really use dex-based
That
weapons.
much.
You could if you had a short bow. That would be a thing.
No,
yeah.
I think I'll do the strength this time, and then I can focus on something else next time.
Cool.
Next time.
Okay. Cool. If there is a next time.
Yeah, that's basically it. Either choose a feat or buff up some of your attributes. No, 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 no. When do you get 4, 6? There it is. Yeah. So, just so you're aware, Carissa,
Yes.
this particular fight, this particular fight, that whiz bang dead guy,
Yeah.
his actual monster stat block says he has immunity to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage from non-magical sources.
Yeah.
And your strikes were non-magical. You can do magic damage if you either obtain a magic weapon or, starting at 6th level, your unarmed strikes just automatically count as magic for the purposes of overcoming resistance. So just keep that in mind. That is a thing that happens for monks.
If I meditate enough, I shall become magical.
So let's see. Carissa has 35 HP. Did your strength update?
It should. I
My,
saw it on the before and after.
I made my charisma score go up. The modifier took a moment to update. I had to like
Mine went immediately.
bring it down and bring it up again. It took a little fiddling.
Oh, okay, so maybe I should close this and reopen it.
You put apply changes, right?
I did.
Because you're level 4. Yeah, I was building some NPCs last night, and it was kind of being weird with the actual attributes. So just make sure. Yeah, I see it now. So you're 16 strength
There
3
it went.
modifier. Cool.
Oh,
Just
if
make
I
sure
hover over it, it says 16. If I move away from it, it says 14.
Thanks,
What?
Roll20. Thanks, Roll20. Try clicking on it to roll it.
Okay.
Click on it and roll just any weapon attack.
Any weapon attack?
Yeah. Unarmed strike. So it rolled. So yeah, it didn't. Oh wait. Unarmed strike. It's taking dex for that. Shoot. Did I give you bad advice? I think I gave you bad advice. I think the monk is more suited to dex.
Oh.
Let me look that up real fast. Martial arts. You can use dex instead of strength for the attacks and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, you can actually choose. So yeah, I highly doubt you're ever going to use anything that's not a monk weapon.
Right.
Which are short swords and any simple melee weapons. So yeah, I think you might want to actually change that to 16 dex instead.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back in.
My bad. You can just
Okay.
here. I'll just do it for you. I got
Okay.
it. So
Thanks.
So you have a choice. We'll put this at 14 because that's what that was. Now you have a choice because if you have 15 dex already. So do you want to put 1 or 2 points into dex? The reason to put 2 of them in is because you will get this ability score increase later on when you level up to level 8. So it's a little further down the line, but you do keep increasing. So it would be kind of the same thing where you could just pump it up more and more, or you could just do 1 just to get the bonus right now and then put the other point into something else.
1 into
Alright.
dexterity.
So 16 for that, and then where do you want to put the other point?
1 into strength.
Not a bad decision. Cool. Oh, your AC went up 1 point as well because you have an AC tied to your dexterity, so that was a better choice overall for sure.
Fantastic.
Dope.
Cool.
Dope.
So that's good for you.
Thank you.
And boink. And 1 + 3 + 2. Yep. So that took. Anybody else having trouble? Need anything? Are we good?
I think I got it right. Just check my work for me.
Check my
homework.
work.
Doran, you have 32 HP now. Did you take ability increase or something else?
I increased abilities.
I'm guessing you put it into strength.
Nope.
What'd you put it
Put
into?
it in Constitution, baby.
Oh yeah, look at that. You finally have con. So
Mhm.
yeah. So what was your HP last level?
22.
22. So 22. Your average is
I think
6.
I think that's too much. Should
No,
be like-
it retcons when you get
Oh.
on point in con. So your average. I just want to make sure it did it right. Your average is 6. So you would have gotten 22, but you would have increased your ability, so it would be 7. So you would have gotten 7, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, and then 30, 31, 32 for the extra level. So yeah, that's accurate because you get
Okay.
extra HP as if you had it in the previous levels. So cool. You, Flippin' Fighters are great. You get another ability score increase at level 6.
Mhm.
That's pretty dope.
What? That's cheating.
And then again at level 8, and then
Oh, wow.
again at level 12, and then again at level 14, and then again at level 16, and then again at level 19. Fighters have massive ability score improvements. Fighters are
Well, they're
stupid.
so stupid, so, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
I
all
played,
right. Don't attack me.
I played a one shot with Michael Francis. Matt Wilson was the DM, and the rest of our group had stuff to do, so it was just me and Michael Francis playing. And so we did a one shot where we made 2 dwarf brothers who were both fighters. He was strictly melee, and I was strictly ranged. That was an amazing game. Super, super fun.
Double dragon.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
All right. So
4,
Kaz is
6,
good.
8,
Curly, you got everything?
Yep.
12,
Sam?
14, 16,
Yeah, easy peasy.
What'd you take? I'm curious.
I did 1 in strength and 1 in charisma, and my charisma got rose 1
Ah, nice.
modifier point. So
What'd you do, Curly?
God, 5 is gonna get so weird for me.
Yeah. So you start double hitting. I did.
Yeah.
I raised my wisdom up on my ability score, and then I picked up some spells. I picked up some things. I actually took the. Because I'm tired of it. I took the dark vision spell.
you hate holding that damn torch, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to how me and
To the
fucking
club.
All right.
Welcome to how we
So you got 31 HP,
Yep.
36. Yeah, everybody's in the 30s. Look at that.
I think that's 7. Yeah, 5, 6, and 7 is gonna be so weird.
It's gonna be good times. So when it starts getting real interesting. Level 5 onwards. All right. So we are back. It's a new day. You're level 4. You can hit the road if you wish.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna drive because I have proficiency in driving, and I'm not gonna let Furby drive. I don't give a fuck.
I still
I
still hop in the driver's seat first.
will throw you to the fucking ground.
So it's gonna take 2 days to get to 7 gates.
Well,
I
so
can
we have
make
these
that a day
wagons.
and a half. We have
You
one
have a wagon.
Yeah, she said we
Okay.
can keep one of the wagons.
But
Okay,
I mean,
so
that's we just significantly came up on some loot. Then technically, we're invested now.
Wagon's pretty good. Pretty good.
And you have 500 pounds of water apparently.
Is Sokol coming?
400. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sokol, come with us.
I'll sit next to
we gotta drop
Doran.
Wait, we can charge him now if we want.
I'm just saying, I also have proficiency in land vehicles. You know what I mean? I'm saying. Drive.
Right, you gotta tell Furby that.
Boy's proficient. I kicked Furby to the back of the fucking car.
All right, I'm in the back of the car with Sokol.
You head for 7 gates on the road again.
I show
World
Sokol
map.
my
There we
water
go.
and say there's 500 pounds in it.
It's 400 something odd. I forgot what it was.
It's 500
We'll say
pounds.
450.
Gallons.
450.
Oh yeah, gallons. It's 450 gallons, something. Yeah. So you're on the road once again. You turned off the trail about here, so that's where you're going to start. 2 days journey about southeastern towards Seven Gates. Doran, please roll a D100.
Yes. I shall. It's going to be terrible.
Straight up 60.
My spell save DC didn't go up when my wisdom went up.
Yeah,
Oh.
mine did. Mine did too.
You pass a dilapidated shrine on the way.
Ooh. Can we discern the
Roll an
who-
Arcana check.
Everyone or just? I'm rolling it. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, on the
All
nose.
right.
Hold on.
Never mind. Never rolling Arcana ever again.
I know. I learned the same lesson.
I'm not a smart boy, so
So you're
I
driving
know the
along.
things I know. I don't. The things I don't.
You're driving
What?
along the road, and off to the side, kind of set back a little bit of a ways into the trees, you see a glimmer of some shiny, reflective stonework or mineral or something. It catches your eye, and Olna hops off and goes over and sees that it is a dilapidated shrine. It's pretty much. It looks like it's actually roll a perception check.
Whip.
Not good.
Whiff.
3.
All right. It just looks very old and broken down. And you examine the symbols on it, and Olna sees that it is a shrine to Shar, the goddess of darkness and loss, one of the non-good deities.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, it is old and dilapidated, so I assume that what befell it is exactly what it deserved. I whisper a prayer to Persona, make note of it on our maps, and carry on.
All right. Next day. This is the last day you'll be on the road.
I always
Uh,
think of shit right after I do shit. Fuck.
It's like real life.
What did you think of?
I should have looked for signs of like recent disturbances or something. Like see if anybody...
Well, that was the perception check I had you make.
Oh right, okay.
Curly, roll a D100.
You know it. Nope. Why
Really
is there
good.
two? No. Yeah, there it is.
80.
Trying to fix all my
80,
sheet
80,
stuff.
80.
I had to manually change my spell save DC.
Roll a perception check.
Yes, sir.
Everybody can roll it.
Oh, perception.
17. So damn wise.
20.
Hey, what up? Let's go. We be perceiving shit.
Everybody perceives that there is a small chest hidden under a tree by the roadside.
Let's get the digging.
Ooh, I went to open it.
I let you guys have it. Furby's not interested.
Brit was first on the draw. Brit
I'm
takes the
very
chest and
interested.
opens it. There is a dead mouse inside.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Furby's
Is
not
it-
interested because of the dead mouse and the decay. Is there any?
Oh, is it really? Is it like super dead or it's like recently dead?
How much decay are we looking at?
It is. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Okay.
Looks like it's been dead for 2 weeks or so. The chest wasn't very well sealed, so it's got bugs eating at it.
Could this be any correlation to the Shrine of Shar?
Roll a religion check.
I take the mouse though, or the rat, and I put it in like a pile of moss near a tree and cover it,
17.
so nature can take its course.
You do not see any sort of link between Shar and a dead mouse under a tree.
Who put this here?
It was
I'm not
someone's
sure.
treasure.
Can we discern anything from the markings on the box?
Roll an investigation check.
Call me detective. Conan.
It appears to be you recognize the make as gnomish in origin.
Fucking
Ooh.
gnomes.
But there are no symbols or anything. It's just a simple wooden chest.
Okay.
So strange.
Can we keep the chest and toss the rat?
Is
Yeah.
this
I've,
nor-
I've
would
taken
that
the
be
rat and
nor-
I've put it next to a tree so that it can just
Furby's
decompose.
taking care of. I thought it was a mouse.
Mouse, sorry.
Is that a normal thing for a gnome to keep as a keepsake in a chest?
Roll a nature check.
3 check.
Glad I'm not rolling it. Oh, my nature's bad.
4.
The ways of gnomes are foreign to you.
Okay. Even though I speak the... No, I don't speak it. Never mind.
I'm gonna start getting back onto the cart.
How big is this chest?
It's like a
Shoebox
pencil box.
size? Pencil box? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep it. Here. No, our bag is full of water. Never mind. I'll hold on to this. Maybe I can bejewel it and give it to someone.
You flip that chest, girl.
That's right. Yeah, I'll make
Alright,
it shabby chic.
On to 7 gates we go.
Furby, roll a nature check.
Bring it.
Furby.
Not bring it.
Nope.
Roll perception check, Furby.
Curlby. 14.
Your spider egg's getting dry.
Oh, the
Put it in the bag of holding.
Everybody,
about the spider egg.
everybody should take this opportunity to review your inventory, review everything in your inventory, make sure you
Forgot about the
No.
spider egg.
make sure you know what you're carrying, the things that you may have forgotten about.
Oh,
Somewhere
man.
in this other section, it's not my inventory. I just have the
Yeah,
words written one dog
water
whistle. I forgot about that entirely.
Healing
You
potion.
Yeah.
you do have a silver dog whistle.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that silver dagger.
I still have the star. I think I didn't think you used mine yet.
I do too. Yeah, I haven't used mine yet either.
Well, I have the star too, but I used it.
Yeah, I tossed that shit in the fucking
I got
garbage
Gerald's
after
pot.
I used
I got spell scrolls of friend, charm person, and comprehend
Roll,
language, and
backpack.
eyes of minute seeing.
it. I have my
I'm curious
And
now.
a
explorer's
candle
pot.
of deep.
I'm wondering if I could just put the spider egg. I'm just gonna moisten it. I'm not with some of my 450 gallons of water,
Just put it in your mouth like a jawbreaker.
fresh water.
I'm curious now. What does Kaz have in his inventory?
Healing potion, silver dagger, some hemp rope, a water skin, some rations, a torch, a tinder box,
Oh, I
a
have-
mess kit, a bedroll backpack, my explorer's pack, and then my weapons and armor.
I have a lock of trickery.
Ooh.
What all is in your inventory, Furby?
Besides the bullcrap, mess kit, blah blah blah. The lock of trickery, 2 healing potions, the medium armor that I got, handy spice from Heward, BOH, potion of water breathing,
Oh wait, I gotta add fucking what's his name? Journal.
star of the added bonus, and spider egg,
Covenant.
and a flute for dog whistle, or flute whistle, or something.
And do you remember what the whistle does?
I do not.
It will call the dogs.
Oh yeah, it's
If
to get the
we're-
dog
but-
friends. Would that work anywhere?
Yeah.
Or is it just in Covenant?
No,
Ugh.
in Covenant if I remember correctly.
I think it was just Covenant.
I wonder if
It
they.
just-
What is
Oh, in Covenant. Call for hounds in Covenant. Single use.
what does Brit have?
Brit has, other than the normal stuff, Dungeoneer's Pack, Crowbar Hammer, all that stuff. I have the Crystal of Obsidian, which we
Oh.
can exchange for a favor with the crows. I assume that's also only in Covenant, but I did not write that down. I have the King Crow
mean-
Feather, which
yeah.
marks us as a bird friend. I still have my magic gold star. I have a potion of healing. I now have the cap of water breathing and the little chest that we just found the dead mouse in.
Do you have to
You guys have a
attune
lot
that
of health potions.
cap, like, to use it?
Good question.
I would like
Find
to
out.
fashion a brooch out of the king crow feather and pin it to the cap.
Hell yes.
Yes,
Solna
to
says.
show as a
Sorry.
No birds will mess with you.
Persona.
declaration to the birds.
You do not need to attune the cap of water breathing.
A tune?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Some items you have to like rub up on for an hour before they work.
All right. That was the last day on the road. The next day, so you've spent a number of nights out, so you all have full hit dice back, just in case anybody had not filled that out yet. The next day, you come to the most impressive city in all the land, Seven Gates.
Whoop, whoop.
OSG.
Welcome
yeah.
to Seven Gates. You are
Oh,
entering from the northwestern gate over here.
Oh.
You can see the
Expanded map.
river is to your left. That is the river that came down from the Worm's Head Lake, where Covenant is located. And yeah, you are at the main gate. Looks like a hustling and bustling city.
Is there a guard at this gate?
There are guards at the gate, but they're just keeping an eye out for any actual trouble. They don't seem to see you as trouble.
Well, I flag one of them down and try to get their attention.
Yes, you stop the wagon and or you get his attention.
Mhm.
Or yes, what can I do you for?
I need to speak to your god, Captain.
What? Oh well, my God, Captain. Right. What's the nature? You can go to the Seven Gates Defense Force and you can inquire with all the brass, top brass up there.
All right. In which direction would that be?
Oh, that's in the southwest. It's in Seven Gates. You don't know what a Seven Gates? Oh, you must be a newcomer. Yeah.
I've
Seven
only been
Gates
here a very
Defense
few
Force
times, yes.
building. You go through the gate, follow the road down to the Great Keep, cross the Dragon Bridge, and head right.
Okay. Thank you.
The World Anvil map that Steve sent us is actually a little bit easier to
Yeah.
kind of know where stuff is
Yeah.
compared to this map.
So I'm open right
Same
now.
map.
Well,
but
this is the map of the city.
I'll put for the sake of it, for in general, I'll put the link that. Oops. That's
Yeah, I have the great map open, like the actual map of the land. But all right, so we're gonna head south. All right,
yeah.
so
Where are y'all going? Who's doing what?
Well, I'm
Big
just riding
city.
this cart fucking towards
Yeah,
the goddamn.
I guess is Sokol sticking with us? I feel like we
Sokol.
should go directly to our contact over at the Defense Force.
Sokol will get off the wagon and bid you farewell at the gate.
It was a pleasure
And may
traveling
Persona
with you,
bless your
Sokol.
journeys.
He says he returns the farewell and says that he is interested. He is interested in the cuisine of Seven Gates.
He's going to get ramen.
Ooh, so am I. Frickin' hungry.
Yeah,
have
I
to have
am
a nice
hungry.
carrot stand for you.
Furby's a hungo.
So yeah, Sokol bids you farewell.
I think we might be walking the same direction, Sokol.
Yeah, let's go to the guard.
I think after such a long journey, we definitely would like snacks.
Are the roads? The roads are pretty big. Can we cart all the way all over town? Can this be our mode of
You
of
can
getting
cart
around?
You can cart through most of the town. If you tell me you want to go somewhere, I'll tell you if it can or cannot fit a cart. But
Well,
you
I want to go to
can.
the guard station.
Because the cart is
place.
ours, right? No, I mean, I don't. We
We
could
own- we
sell
own
it,
it now, yeah.
or we could lease it.
Well, let's hold on to it for now.
We can have Britt be our taxi driver of our cart service.
Oh yeah. Make a few extra bucks on the side.
But yeah, let's if we can. I guess if we can drive it, that would be the preferred mode of transport in the town.
Yeah. So where do you want to go?
Britt is hungry and
Yeah.
she wants to go find food.
Furby's thinking with his belly. I want to eat some
Yeah.
Grin and Dragon ramen.
Everyone, be careful. I heard this town has a crack problem.
Alright. I'm gonna drop them off at the ramen shop.
Joke's on you. I'm into crack. Furby loves it.
You will definitely pass by Grinning Dragon Ramen if you're heading south. You can see that the line for the establishment is out the door and around the corner.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Nice.
Is there
I asked-
another
It's going
eatery that
directly
doesn't
for the
have weight?
SGDF compound.
So Ulna, I take
I'll
it
drop you guys
Doran.
off.
Is Doran staying with the cart as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doran and
I'm the one
Ulna.
driving.
Doran and Ulna head to the Seven Gates Defense Force building. Let's see. Seven Gates Defense
Looks like
Force.
some lips.
5.
Looks like some kissing lips up on this map.
I like that giant scar.
Yeah, the chasm.
It's like a billet a little bit.
Looks like my mouth puckering up.
So Ulna and Doran head down. They pass through the hustle and bustle of town. The district you entered into. So Seven Gates is essentially divided into four general districts. The one that you're passing through is the Noble District. You can see that it's got a number of wealthier shops and nicer places of residence. It's got the Great Keep, which you pass by, of course, the Great Keep. And following the direction of the guards, you pass over the Dragon Bridge, and you see the large SGDF compound, Seven Gates Defense Force, on the right. This is the government district because it contains more government buildings, such as the SGDF. Over here is the Commoner District, and this one is the People's District. But you go to the Seven Gates Defense Force, and it is a large compound, a base of operations for the Seven Gates Defense Force. You mosey on up, and you find a frontal area where you can park your cart, and there is a private, military private guardsman who seems to be in charge of visiting vehicles and vessels and horses and everything. So he greets you and takes your wagon and takes it off to the parking lot, if you will.
Valet.
The stables.
And since you're new in town, he tells you that general inquiries, he points you to the area of general inquiries. The compound is split into three main branches: military, arcane, and intelligence. He points you towards the intelligence headquarters, and you head over to the intelligence headquarters. There seems to be a front desk of sorts, and there is a elderly-looking dwarf manning the front desk and sees you coming. Oh, welcome to the Seven Gates Intelligence House for the Defense Force. How may I help you? My name is Balgrin.
We bring message.
Hello, Balgren. We're here representing Kruniak of Covenant. We're here for a message with Alderon.
Oh, you're looking for Aluron. Captain Aluron. Well, you're in the wrong place then. This is the intelligence branch. Aluron doesn't have any of that. I'm kidding. We have fun here. He's in the military headquarters. What can I say is your business? Oh, you just said Kruniak. Oh, yeah. He's told me a few stories about his baby brother. Seems like they haven't seen each other in quite a while, but yeah, sure.
Seems like they're keeping busy.
Just head over. It's just right across the way, the building over there. There's a training ground in front of it. Don't let anybody give you a hard time if you're crossing a training ground.
Sure, thank you.
So you cross over and you go through the training grounds, and indeed it is a military training facility. There are fresh-faced recruits going through exercises and marching drills. Not very many. It's seems to be kind of a small assortment of individuals in this place, but definitely has a small military presence. As you're walking, you see them doing military exercises on foot. You see some war horse charging practices, a bit of light jousting against targets, and you see an archery range, and you see a wrestling ring, boxing ring, wrestling ring, where people are practicing hand-to-hand combat. And you see the military headquarter building, and you enter into the military branch, and you see an elderly dwarf sitting at the front desk. And it seems to be asleep.
Doran, would you do the honors?
Yeah, I tap on the desk.
Ah! I'm awake! I wasn't sleeping. Not a wink. Not a wink. Old Belgrin will never sleep while there's work to be done. Oh, yes. What? Ooh, ah. Oh. Well then, fresh recruits, of course. What can I put you down for? Would you like to join the stable hands, or would you like to be general
I
infantry?
interrupt him.
We definitely need cleaners for the latrine.
Hey, no, that is not what we are here for. We are here to deliver a message from Covenant,
Oh, couriers, eh? Couriers.
so to speak.
Who is the message for?
Alaron, Kerniak's brother.
Oh, Captain Aluron of the Heavy Lance Brigade. Oh, he's out right now. Actually, he's on a mission. Would you care to leave it with me?
When will he
No.
be back? Do you know? You have any idea?
Oh, he left some week ago. He should be back in a day or two, maybe 3.
A day or two?
Okay. We'll hold on to it. We'll come back in a day. We'll come back each day until he returns.
Would you like me to leave a name that he knows you're coming?
Yes. Olna and Doran of Covenant.
Olna and Doran of Covenant. All right. I'll make
What is
sure.
How do you spell Dorn?
Closest. What is the closest inn to here?
The closest inn to here? That would be the Sunburst Inn. It's just down south a ways.
Let him know if we have not heard from him by then. That is where we'll be staying.
Very well. I'll keep your message. And if you're staying at Sunburst Inn, tell Ewith that he still owes me 5 copper pieces.
Fine. It is to be done.
Sorry, she still owes me 5 copper pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna head. Are you gonna do anything else in the compound? You notice a wanted board on the outside of the military office.
Yeah, let's take a peek.
It's got a number of names
Here.
that are wanted.
Give me that board. Show me the board.
Stand by.
Oh, bored me.
Show me the. I just saw the curly bait that Steve put on this map. Old Man
What
Murphy
is
Island.
it?
Murphy's Island. I mean,
me and old
going
man Murphy go way back.
I'm going to fucking Young VZ's money lending.
Yes. Wanted. Stand by.
Standing by.
I wanted
Ready
to
to
do a
cut
bounty
them
board, but
down.
I didn't prepare a bounty board.
Take your time. It's all good, babe.
Wanted Naltus Erathus. I'm gonna put this in a new
Put it in
thing
Give it to
on your
Let me hunt them down. I'll find them. I'll kill them.
journal. Add
My
handout.
my man Doran just sits there and accepts all quests on the board. Just bump.
That's how I play all RPG.
I'll get to it at some point.
I think we're above rescuing cats at this point, though. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck a cat, dog.
Did we ever save Paige's cat or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
a
yeah.
stray.
We brought back 2 cats.
Oh yeah, extra one. I forgot.
Yeah.
Cat plus.
Oh, my nails look like shit.
Naltus Erathus, human male, wanted for kidnapping.
Uh-huh.
Wanted for kidnapping. Distinct limp in left leg.
Any last known whereabouts? Any aliases?
That's all it says on the wanted list for that guy.
Okay.
Next guy. Next one. Oop. Next one. Jinmora Heavyhand. Dwarf female. Wanted.
Money laundering.
Jinmora Heavyhand. Dwarf female. Wanted for assault, battery, theft,
Ooh.
arson,
Oh.
counterfeiting,
Okay.
jewelry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
The third name on the list. Sorry. Blah 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 blah. Her. Her distinct feature is
Her green eyes. Her piercing green eyes.
3 fingers missing from right hand. Last name on this wanted board is going to be Davril. Davril the raccoon. Wanted for Darvil the raccoon, half elf, wanted for burglary.
Of a trash can.
Wears black eye mask when on the job. Safe. So there's your bounty board. Should be in your journal for those 3. What's your faces, Britt and Furby? You're gonna wait in line for some ramen?
Yes.
It is a 1-hour wait.
Damn. Nah, Furby's hungry and he understands law and people. And orders.
It's not you see it's an hour wait, and you can hear a few people saying, "Wow, I can't believe it's only an hour this time."
Oh.
This looks really
and
good.
after an hour, you get to it's a small ramen shop with decorations of dragons
Ooh,
all
what's it smell
over
like?
it. Where the hell am I? Where is it? What number is it? Somebody tell me. I don't know my numbers.
27.
Grinning
27.
Dragon. Yes, Grinning Dragon ramen. There are designs of said Grinning Dragon all over it. As you get to the front, it looks like it's a small shop where you order at the window, and then you pick up the order and you seat yourself in the outdoor seating. It smells amazing, like all kinds of cooked vegetables and broths and meats and noodles. You can see that it seems like there's a halfling who is expertly making all the noodles, and you can have either the regular bowl or the deluxe bowl or the house special. The regular bowl is 3 gold. The deluxe bowl is 5 gold. And the deluxe special, the daily deluxe special, is 10 gold.
And some weighty ramen.
That is some expensive
Nobles
ramen.
District.
Oh, I don't know where my money went.
What are
Start
you
throwing
gonna get,
pouch.
Furby?
Depends on. Yep, definitely can't afford the deluxe. I'll get the deluxe. I'll get the deluxe. I can't afford the bigger one.
So that's what did I say? 5?
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
5.
no, never mind. Furby will get the cheap one. 3 gold.
3 gold for Furby.
Not Curly, Furby.
Curlby.
Brit.
Trust me,
feeling
Brit.
a little
You can go on the cheap side. Trust me.
cheap side. I don't know. We went through a bit of a harrowing experience recently. I feel like I might deserve a bit of a treat.
Trust me.
I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for a fancy one. Don't worry, you can have a bite.
So you're getting the 10 gold?
Yep, we're doing it.
Ooh, 10 gold.
Nice.
You
Is So
take-
Call in line?
come here?
no, he's not.
He's
Okay.
gone. He could be dead for all we know.
I need to
let's-
warm my cockles.
Let me see.
Gross.
No. There it is. Let's see. Curly roll a D. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Does
5,
this
6.
change
Curly roll
anything?
D6.
First of all, I get into my spice pouch that I can use 10 times, and
Oh,
and
that's why you were saying trust
I'm like,
me.
boom, white pepper, boom, red chili
Roll-
flakes, boom, curry powder,
roll-
some cumin in that. I used like
roll-
5.
Roll a survival check.
and I give a smirk to Brit.
Ooh, spicy.
Oh, come on. 11.
You
Die.
you don't ruin it, but you don't make it so amazing that it changes the properties. So roll a D6.
A little splash of river water too.
6.
6. Wow. You gain 9 temporary hit points.
Mm.
Those will expire after a long rest.
I look sated, like a
Brit.
big belly Furby.
Mm,
Brit, roll a D6.
okay.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You gain a +1 to hit on an attack of your choice. So not just the next attack, but an attack of your choice. So you
Okay.
feel very satiated from this ramen, and that will not expire after a long rest. And roll another D6.
Okay.
Okay.
This ramen tastes pretty good.
So did mine.
5. You also have advantage on perception checks for the rest of until you take a long rest.
Damn, girl, was there carrots in that thing? You got eyesight now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
My
so
compliments to the chef.
the ramen shop is nearby the big lake, which is right there, and that lake is bright and beautiful lake. There are a number of kids splashing in the water, a number of people taking a brisk walk around. It's a beautiful day, perfect lake going weather.
There's a lot of people around. I guess
Yep.
it doesn't matter. Why the hell not? Furby's a nerd. I look at Britt and I'm like, hey, want to see something I learned?
Yeah.
I do like a backfall into the water and turn into an octopus with wild shape.
What?
And I just start swooshing through the water. Druids be cray.
Octopus in the water.
Let him go.
Well, it's not too close to the ramen shop.
Roll a
Dinner.
roll an intimidation check. Okay, yeah.
I'm a cute octopus.
Sea creatures. This is a freshwater lake, but you can definitely see some nonsense swimming around in there.
There's
And
like 3 other druids doing the same
actually-
thing.
It actually looks quite deep, and you can definitely see stuff floating around there. So an octopus would not raise too many concerns.
Yep, I'm just floating around, doing a little. I don't know how octopuses work, but can I squirt a little ink at Brit?
Britt is impressed.
I do a wave with one of the tentacles. Hey.
Hello.
That's just a basic octopus, like challenge rating 0.
It's a challenge rating. Oh no! Ooh, it is. No, wait, it's middle. Yeah, normal octopus.
okay.
Challenge rating 0. There's a giant octopus later in the thing, but I can't turn into that yet.
So yeah, you can swim around in the lake as an octopus.
Bloop, bloop. Unless
That's
otherwise
amazing.
told, this is how I'm spending my day. After a good meal, a nice little swim. Are you kidding?
I thought you were supposed to wait 30 minutes.
How
I get a cramp.
how deep do you go?
I would. I mean, if I'm in there and I don't know if Britt's
explore
hanging
that
around to
mother.
watch me, I'd be exploring all over, just casually looking around. Bloop, 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 bloop.
It is a very deep lake bed, deeper than you realize.
Yeah, if I notice that it's deeper than it should be, I guess I would be curious. So yeah, Furby would investigate.
You definitely see that it's way deeper than you expected, and you can, as you go down, you definitely see a lot of fish. And as you go down, roll a perception check with advantage.
I highlighted it instead of clicking it. Oh, did I click it?
Yeah, you did. 15 was your first one.
Okay.
So yeah, as you're going down, you can peer it's a bright day, the sun is overhead, it's shining through the water. You can see pretty far down. You can see what appear to be ruins in the bottom of the lake.
Ooh. I'm going to explore.
Stand by. You swim down and explore the lake.
Ooh, I have advantage on dexterity stealth checks underwater.
Curly episode. This is filler.
What's the HP on your octopus?
3.
3.
It's gonna get nasty.
Controlled by.
I take back. I retcon my using my ink because apparently it is an actual move that I have, and it only does one charge every
Too late. You already scored it.
short rest.
It's all over me.
It's now part of my hat.
You dyed my clothes.
I can swim 30 feet. I have an armor class of 12. Ooh, and I have the dark vision. Yeah.
All right. You swim down towards these ruins, and you can see some nasty-looking fish inhabiting the ruins.
Oh. I'll keep my distance from anything that looks dangerous because I am a challenge rating 0 octopus. Is there anything of interest that I can see?
Ruins in a
Yeah.
lake bed are of interest.
I think I will take knowledge of this and note, and I will seek out my friends that also can breathe underwater, because I think that's 3 of us at this point. So
Yeah.
yeah, seeing the scary animals, I'm definitely out because my octopus tentacles can actually attack, but they do 1d1 of damage. It says here.
Huh.
All right. So Furby
Yeah.
goes back to the surface.
I come out, wild shape, just walking out. Hey, Britt.
How was that?
So that took a little while.
You're gone for a minute.
I explain it all, blah, 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 wave hand. Let's get the other guys. There's stuff
Doran
under there.
and Olna, what are you doing?
We're in the cart. We're riding back towards these 2 bunkos and discussing which one of these bounties we should take.
Well, because we had an hour of waiting, so I think your guys' stuff would have concluded, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah.
doing some waving, some hand waving.
This sounds like a good plan.
So you rendezvous and meet back up.
Yeah, so there's ruins down in this lake, and there's some nasty looking fish down there if you guys want to investigate, because that seems cool.
Yeah, all
I
four
would-
of us could, in theory, go down.
Yeah, I'm
we
down.
I gave somebody the potion of water breathing, and
Oh,
I do have a
Okay.
potion of water breathing that I could hand around because I can turn into a fish.
how long does a potion of water breathing last?
an hour. It's a green, cloudy fluid, smells of the sea, and has a jellyfish-like bubble floating in it.
Ew.
Mm,
Oh, that's cute.
Delicious.
Don't look at it too. Just
That's the
swallow
little
this with
boba
your mouth.
tea.
I guess I'll need that because
Yeah, I can hand that to
Rick
you.
has
I'll
the
just delete it from my thing.
I'm gonna put on my cap.
Well, yeah, I got all right. So I'll take both of them just in case.
All right, I don't have it
feel like
anymore.
I'm
It's
a
off my
fucking
list.
Yeah, let's
Drown.
do this.
I say, hey, you guys didn't see the cool thing I showed Britt, but check this one out. And I turn into a reef shark.
Wow, Furby, very, very nice.
And I chomp because I can't talk.
Okay, let's not scare the kids on the playing on the shore there, Furby. I dive in. Olna dives in.
Yeah, dive in.
I cannonball in.
Alright, so I'm gonna expend one of these potions of water breathing.
What is blind sight?
It's like
See
come
what-
up on someone without them, you know.
Furby, you said you're a reef shark?
Yeah, a creature with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight. Wow.
Ooh.
I don't know why I typed potion of water breathing into fucking Google and it gave me Minecraft.
Yep. I did the same thing. Everything's a Minecraft now.
I guess I can communicate simple ideas with Furby because I'm an emissary of the sea. I let
Oh,
them know that I let Furby know that I can talk to all water creatures if we happen to run into anything unsavory. I can at least
I did warn you that there's some nasty creatures down in the ruins, and then I start to lead the way towards the ruins.
So I should
So-
probably swim with my sickle out.
Not everybody can swim as fast as Furby, so it takes a little bit. Also,
Yeah.
you all, so you're leaving your wagon just in the side of the lake?
Apparently.
yeah.
Let's say
Underwater
Do we have
That's
any way to
parked it-
secure it?
I parked it.
we
Very well.
Aren't there other wagons parked there?
Could
or
I
something?
use the lock of trickery to attach it to a
Not-
light
not
Oh,
post?
there you go.
Our shit's gonna get. Because this is a noble area, people are gonna fucking get weird of it.
Lock of
Yeah, use that
trickery.
lock. Use that lock of trickery.
And a chain, I guess.
So
Oh, rope.
explain to me how you lock a wagon to a fence
I go
post.
through the spokes of all the tires.
What about the horses?
Just like your bike.
Maybe I should just stay up here and you guys go down.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
how much do we care about a wagon? We do magic.
No,
guys.
I want this wagon, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
the
staying
wagon-
up
You
here.
gonna start a Uber?
and the 2 horses with it.
Yeah, no. Fuck that. I'm staying up
You get
here.
horses? I think they're like yaks.
I'll get some food. I'll stay close by.
Yeah, Doran still needs to eat. And keep that water potion breathing.
Yeah. I put
So-
just yeah.
Furby's a reef shark. What's your face is a bubblehead,
Bubblehead.
Brit.
and Brit or
Brit's the
Olna
Brit.
can
Regular.
bubblehead, and Olna can just breathe underwater. She's a creature of.
How fast does Alna swim as a Triton?
I feel like you should get a.
My swim speed is the same as my walk speed.
I feel like you should get a bonus underwater.
I mean, I can breathe, and I can. The thing is my big thing is that I can withstand extreme ocean depths, and I have cold resistance.
Oh, okay.
And I ignore any of the drawbacks caused by deep underwater environment.
You don't get the bins.
And I can talk to fish. So there's a lot of benefits.
Okay. So you, Furby, guides the 2 adventurers under the water to the ruins that was discovered earlier.
I gotta look up a reef shark.
You get a few strange looks as 2 fully armored and clad adventurers just walk into the lake.
They've seen a druid. mess
Nothing to
around.
see here.
I give if you ever seen a shark smile, I give him one of those with my chompies.
I assume the bubble doesn't appear around my head until I'm in the water, right?
No, it appears before you enter the water.
Oh, well, I don't know what's happening either, everyone.
The dwarf with a bubble head.
All right. You make it to the small ruins area, and you see some roll nature checks.
Oh, God.
I looked for my die just now.
Sorry, Olna is a Triton. You know, Olna knows that these are quippers, which are piranha-like fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your biggest weakness, Britt.
I know, nature.
Can I shoot out some thoughts to them?
Roll for initiative.
Fair enough.
No, we're doing this, huh? I am so cute. Sorry.
Oops, I didn't click on my bobber first.
Oh, I guess my initiative is based on my reef shark, so
Yeah, whole
Dex
different
plus
stat
one.
block. Make sure
So
you
it's gonna be
pull
a
up your stat.
D20 plus 1.
Under the sea.
So 19 for my thing. You have to manually do it. Sorry. I don't have my stats put on the sheet. I'm so much better as a shark.
Okay, just don't get fucking knocked out of it. Have to drag your ass back up. Under the sea.
Furby is first.
I got a 19. That matters at all. Yeah. And did Olna inform me that these were bad boys? Bad boys?
Yeah, I let you know.
All right.
You could tell, you knew.
My
You
swim
saw
speed's
'em.
40, so 5, 10,
They're
15,
piranhas.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh, mine, I just realized my initiative did not go in because I didn't click on my person.
You pass.
My bee.
I got it. Or not. Close enough.
Same roll. At least it wasn't nature.
Yeah, close enough.
So Britt, you
Britt
can
can go
go.
first.
You can swim at half speed.
All right. I haven't told them this, but my courage has waned since my experience with Brewitt Wattle. So I very cautiously swim.
We're having some existential crisis.
A little
mean, this
bit.
is probably a pretty horrifying experience. for
After
someone
you
not
stayed on the
accustomed.
stairs while everyone else went and fought the
Right.
necromancer.
I know, but not going forward is. It's not how dwarves do it. So I'm pushing myself. Okay, that's as far as I go.
Yeah, Furby goes 40. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, well, trying to get between everyone. Oh, no, you know what? I'm going to go here, next to Britt. I'll swim in front of Britt. Sensing the blood in the water, though.
Furby went.
I don't know, but do my spores would still work while I'm in wild shape? I just can't cast spells.
Are they always active, or do you have to activate them?
They're always active. They're always surrounding me.
I guess so. Olna, you see a swarm of small piranhas, quippers, start swimming at you from this direction.
Whoop.
Mhm.
And these fish, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 35, 40.
Constitution saving
5,
throw.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Constitution saving throw. No, I was gonna do one reaction. Never mind.
20, 25.
Got excited.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Brit is getting attacked, but one of these is going to roll a Constitution saving throw. Rolled a 1.
You get 1d4 necrotic damage.
So as this fish swims up near you, you can see something in its gills turn to black sludge like decay. And it starts, it's unable to breathe, and it expires.
Whoa.
Wow. All right.
However, these 3, since you expended your reaction, these 3 are going to attack Brit.
It's not going to go for Brit today.
I know.
Brit, that's 1 miss. Brit, that's 2 miss. Brit, that's 1 hit. You take 1 piercing damage.
Okay.
Olna.
All right.
I have a
swooping in.
feeling these are just normal fishies.
I'm gonna attack the top one with my trident. Did I put anything weird on there? No. Good.
That's a hit. You skewer
Okay.
the fish.
Blah, 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 blah.
And that'll be it for me.
Brit. Oh, shoot. Sorry, you have Oh, wait, you have a trident. Never mind. Brit, you're up.
I'm going to sickle this fish.
You have disadvantage on your melee attacks.
Ooh. Okay. And both of these are melee then, right? Unarmed
Mhm.
is also. See what happens.
Hey,
You
Wow,
hit.
nice.
turn that right into
I'm like-
sushi.
I'd like some sushi tonight.
You grab one and squash it in your palms.
I squash it. And then can I take my bonus unarmed strike at a different enemy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna unarmed strike this little puppy.
Yeah.
Another hit. You squash the other one.
Woof.
Nice.
Furby.
I have advantage because of pack tactics, because an ally is within 5 feet of me. And I'm going to take a bite melee weapon attack. So that's a d20 plus 4.
What are you attacking?
I'm attacking. Oh, sure. You killed them all, Britt.
Only 2 of them.
I'll move through here and go for the swarm. And I no longer have advantage. Wait, I can do this. Ugh, now I have advantage.
There you
And I want to just bite into the swarm of piranha things. Let's do it. D20
Fun.
plus 4. Just open maw. That's 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
It does 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage. So 8. Fish.
All right, that's Furby, and now the swarm's turn.
Fish.
The swarm swim around you
Ah!
and into Ulna's space.
Moves me in there.
They begin swarming all around Ulna.
Bruh.
And they become best friends.
Ulna, this is a
Jesus.
miss. They are chomping and biting at you, but your chainmail is blocking their little teeth.
Nice.
The hell was that?
What?
Somebody dropped.
Somebody dropped.
Me?
It was Carissa.
Oh no!
We lost
Oh.
to Carissa.
She'll be back. Fish are all dead. Ulna's up. You have a swarm of fish swimming all around you.
I'm gonna trident them on myself.
Self-trident.
Oh hell yeah!
It's a hit for 8 piercing.
Ka-chunk.
Yep. Anything else, Ulna?
No.
Next up is Brit.
Oh.
All right. I'm gonna take a swing at the swarm.
That is a
Sickles.
hit. A hit against the swarm for 6 slashing damage.
How am I doing
Saving
so
all-
much better underwater?
With
Saving all our
disadvantage.
good rolls.
It's the cap. It's giving me strength. And I'll unarmed strike it as well. Try to hit just like a fish. Hit a fish.
That's the name of the game.
13 will hit. Yeah.
Jeez.
Underwater, no problem. 5 damage. You kill the swarm.
The death total on here is fucking Brit's killing everything.
We're having fish tonight.
I'd like to think that Britt just reached both their hands out, grabbed 2 fish, and just squished them into paste. It's just doing that, just grabbing fish and
And just smashing them into each other.
yeah.
like dolls.
Wham wham.
All right. You've successfully resolved combat against the fish.
Sorry, fishies. I guess. I mean, okay, Furby can't say it, but Furby is now considering that he probably could have handled this on his own. Not as an octopus, of course.
Too late.
No, this is cool. Can you discern by the ruins the civilization it was from before the war or whatever, or something?
Yeah, let's root around.
Yeah. Can I keep moving?
You can move freely. And
Hmm.
you turn order is done. Clear turns.
I have so much fun being a fish. Like Furby's really enjoying being a fish, and it's just like it's
You ever
like,
seen Mr. Limpet?
but it's like a mixture of Mr. Limpet
No.
and that scene
Oh,
where they
shit.
turn into fish in Sword and Stone, the Disney one.
I was thinking of Sword into Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
So a
Got
little
other
bit of
fish
both.
trying
To and fro, stop and go.
So yes, you see roll history checks with disadvantage.
Whoa, I'm so smart though.
Oh, sorry. That doesn't count. Disadvantage. Sorry.
Furby's got a 4.
Roll, mother.
Brit apparently knows some history.
Nothing
Says-
about nature though.
So Brit, knowing more about stonework than the rest of you, has never seen anything like this. Definitely not on the surface world, much less underwater. It doesn't resemble anything that
Triton?
she's ever seen constructed, and Ulna doesn't look Triton
Wow.
in nature.
Yeah, it is all crumbly. Triton buildings fucking last.
Hey Doran, how's the wagon?
Doran's gonna have all 3 bounties collected. That'll come up. Yeah, is this a building in the middle, or is it just a thing like a lectern type?
It is a platform with 3 pillars that are still standing and 1 pillar that looks to have crumbled. On top of the pillars, sitting on top of the tops of the pillars, they have flat tops. On each one of these pillars is a oyster, each a vibrantly different color.
What?
This one is blue, this one is yellow, and this one is red.
Blue, yellow, and red.
Furby's just enjoying the swimming.
And then, Is there any? There's no oyster near the collapsed pillar on the ground, or
Correct. No oyster there. The whole surface of this platform is overgrown with underwater moss and lichen and tons and tons of algae and seaweed everywhere.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna check out the blue one. Seems pretty significant, right? This is not an ordinary thing to have this happen.
You check out the oyster. It is shut tight.
I know animals under the sea. Emissary of the sea. I use my emissary of the sea to try to tickle it. Tickle
You
its
can
little
talk to an
tongue.
oyster.
Try to get it to open its mouth. Show me your secrets, little oisty.
If you need an episode title, it's Tickle the Oyster.
Roll a nature check with advantage first.
Oh, wait. I might get some real die. I might have to go to Steve's house.
It takes a second to register. Yeah. The first one was 8 with advantage. 8 nature. You don't know.
Emissary of the sea. Just let those words sink in a little bit.
Your words do not seem to coax it open, and you feel like this. You know that oysters are crazy strong.
Yeah.
So it'll be
I don't wanna
nigh
hurt the guy.
on impossible for you to open it by force.
You have a sword.
I'm not gonna hurt the dang oyster that's not doing nothing. I'm gonna go to the red one, and I want to sing it a song, a Triton lullaby.
Ooh.
Furby's
About
like,
oysters.
Furby's trying to use his flapping fins to say, "Put it in my mouth." Let's see what my jaws can do.
But yeah, I'd like to try to coax it open as well. The yellow one.
Roll a performance check.
Oh hell yeah. Check it. Oh wait, there's advantage. God, fuck me. Sorry. Performance for regular performance.
Woo.
20.
It is a excellent rendition of one of your people's folk songs. It has no effect on the oyster. It is shut fast.
Okay. Then with the red one, I'm gonna try the same that I did with the blue one, and I'm gonna try to just gently pet it. Just kind of give it like try to mimic what an oyster landing near it, and kind of awkwardly put my hand by it like a little like I'm an oyster. So not pet it like with my I don't know.
Roll an animal handling check.
21 critical. Well, 21.
Animal handling. 21 animal handling. With your animal hand, so you're unable to open it with your animal handling. As you touch it and caress it, you get a sudden insight as to the nature of these things.
Yeah.
You don't think they like sunlight. You think they do not like sunlight.
Oh, I hold my shield over it.
Not enough.
We all have to block it out. I just placed.
You don't think while you're in daylight, you don't think while it's daylight anything will happen.
Oh, gotcha.
They're powered by the moon.
Okay, you can eat him, Furby.
I don't want to eat him.
I'll kill you.
I also
That's
can't
a
talk.
simple
I
fact.
can't. That's why I'm not doing it. I can't really talk.
How cute. Okay. All right. We're moving on. Noted.
I'm gonna go look over at this thing. This spiral staircase to nowhere.
It is a spiral staircase to nowhere, ruins of a civilization long past.
Alright, well, at least I know.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. It's ruins of something you don't know anything about.
long. What about this whole shenanigan?
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Inky blackness. There's
So much
another
more
squid.
map.
Yeah, just more ruins. The oysters are the most prominent point of interest.
Okay,
Right.
well,
What time?
Furby. Oh, sorry. Olna notices that there are some. Olna notices that there are some like coral, eel holes where eels, make their den. In this area where Olna is,
Uh-huh.
but you don't see any eels so far.
Okay.
What about any trinkets? Anything that like people in boats up above who dropped things into the water?
Ooh,
Roll a d20. Oh, roll a d100. 98.
Always looking for shiny bits.
Buried under some of the kelp and seaweed, you find a glass jar that is sealed, looks to be watertight. You can make out a label on it that looks to be quite old and worn off. The letters that you can read, capital G, R, and then a little bit of space, F, and a space, N, and then another space, capital G, R, E, space, S, E.
So only the G's are capital?
Yeah.
A griffin? Something about a griffin?
maybe it was owned by someone up top, or from
Griffin grease.
not able to talk. Just remembered.
Talking to yourself. You dang
Talking
I'm
to
good.
myself.
talking to myself inside of my bubble.
Can I check these eel holes, Steve? These supposed eel holes.
Yes.
Can I sense animals? Can I sense? No, I don't think I can.
Can't
I can only-
sense.
I can't sense them. You're right. But yes, I'd like to peer into them with my, my freaking deep candle. Okay. Shoot.
Oh, your deep candle.
Roll a nature check with advantage.
I've been done having a dang deep candle nature check.
These are the type of eels that are nocturnal.
Okay.
You definitely
Well.
need to come back at night. I mean, everything seems like it's a
Yeah.
good nighttime.
Now we know what.
We are
might
down
be
one
here.
water potion, though.
Yeah, no, we're not. Let's go. I guess that's about it, right? This is a platform over here.
Yeah, just more
Okay.
ruins.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. This was great.
Only gives us a nice little head nod. Like,
I point up with my thumb.
I give a thumbs up.
I put my tail out to Brit to grab onto.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I want to grab onto it.
You're a Triton.
Yeah, but I mean, you go faster.
I can't
than
stop you.
me. Look, I see how it is. I see. No, I get it. Look, I get it.
He sees me struggling in the water. I kind of sink like a rock.
A dwarf rock.
So you're going back up?
Yeah, we're done here.
Yes.
All right.
Aye, aye.
Back to the surface world. Pshung.
Oh, tell me the stories that Doran has experienced.
He's got a big cone of ice cream.
All right. I've been DMing Kaz this whole time, but now I'm going to switch since I'm going to switch my focus. You say maybe, Doran, and the guy says, well, maybe I'd be willing to pay for some information. And he pulls out a small coin sack.
You're making this up, Steve.
Kaz left a long time ago.
Kaz, come back. Kaz, come back.
Oh, I forgot I was muted because we were DMing. Is there anything distinguishable about this gentleman?
He is
Is he a
a
raccoon?
tall human male with dark hair, and he's wearing a traveler's cloak. Looks like leather armor. Some dark blue pants. Pretty nice looking. He doesn't look dirty. He's got a roll a perception check.
Doran still thinks he is dirty, though.
Yeah. You're in the nobles' quarter. He doesn't look out of place in the nobles' quarter. He's got nice clothes.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe I can make it worth your while.
I will just tell him I was talking to a kid, but I lost sight of him, so I have no idea where he might have gone.
He frowns and puts his money bag away. Well, your loss, I suppose.
I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna let him, walk a bit, but I'm gonna follow him.
And the wagons were never seen again.
You guys are near the wagon now.
He begins to look around some more, and he walks over to a bench that's near the lakeside. You can tell. Actually, roll another oh wait, you just rolled a 7 for that earlier. Yeah, with your perception check, you can tell he's got a limp in his left leg that he's trying to hide.
Okay. Cool.
And he just sits on the bench.
Are there like shops or stuff around that I could pretend like I'm shopping, but stare very much at him?
Yes, roll
Okay.
a stealth check.
Hell yes. Fuck me up, daddy.
Yep. you you go to one of the lakeside shops and start browsing around, all the while keeping one eye on this guy who is sitting on the bench, and he's looking around. You seem to think that he's still looking for this kid, and you see him referencing a scrap of paper that he has in his hands, somewhat surreptitiously, every so often.
Okay.
How long do you wait?
You know what? I'm gonna go up and kind of inadvertently walk past and try to strike up a conversation again.
All right. What do you say? What's your
Um,
opener? What's your greeting?
Any luck?
He looks back up at you and he says, "Oh, I thought you'd gone. No, still no luck.
Unfortunately.
It's my son, you see, and he tends to run off on his own, but he always returns here. He loves this lake." Roll an insight check.
Okay. This is what I'm here for.
He is grasping the scrap of paper in his hands and fiddling it in between his thumbs, making a noise. And he's doing that quite rapidly and quite often. And as he looks up at you, says a few words, looks back around, looks up at you, says a few words, and looks back around.
I hate to see a father in distress. Maybe I can help you find your lost son. You don't have to pay me, though.
Oh, well, this is truly an act of generosity. Now here I thought this town was rid of all the decent people in this world. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm not from here. I'm a traveling man. I'm starting a sword school, and I'm just looking for a place to take up shop.
Roll a...
That's an outright fucking lie.
Sleight of hand.
Roll a performance check.
Performance? Hell yes.
Oh wait, do we have deception? We do have deception in this game. Roll a deception check. Well, all right.
They're the same, baby.
And he looks at your swords and he says, "Well, now there's an establishment that I might be willing to invest in. You see, I'm an entrepreneur of sorts, and a sword school might be just what this town needs, the city needs.
Yes.
What's your name?"
Doran.
How many ends?
"Doran, my name is Tyrrell. It is a pleasure to meet you." He outstretches his hand.
I shake his hand. Good firm grip. You know, not too hard.
If you're serious about starting up this sword school, you should come and talk business with me sometime. I have a. Where are we? There, there. I have a room at the Somerset Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
You should seek me out there, or leave a message with the lodge master saying that you're looking for Tyrrell.
I shall. Your investment would be greatly appreciated.
Very well, thank you so much. If you find my son, send him to my room at the send him to my room at the Somerset Lodge.
Usually what I do when my son's missing is make business deals in the streets.
An opportunity knocks.
All right, I let him be on his way, and I head back to the cart. Gathered enough information.
All right. Cool. So you have that encounter, and you hang back at the lake, and after a little bit while longer, you see the three friends of yours trudge up from the depths of the lake.
Shark-wise, I let them, once we get close, I let them get off my tail. And then I do a leap out of the water, and then I unwild shape.
Nice.
And I land.
Roll an acrobatics check.
I do. This is how Acrobatics. Why? Oh, it's the top one. Dexterity. Whoopsies. Oh.
You
Single
don't do it gracefully.
You know what? I'm fine if Furby eats his face into the mud. That's fine.
Yeah, you eat your face into the mud.
I clap.
Yeah,
And
you
then
have
bring out my
rendezvoused and you're back together. The band is back together. It is now 4:00. You've had some adventures in Seven Gates, but we are going to wrap it up for this week. You fought off the spirits from Eberham's place. Unfortunately, he did not live to see
Another day.
that full conclusion. He did not live to see another day, but he passed in peace. You learn the story behind his strange affliction. You gained some gear. You made it to Seven Gates. You found a dead mouse in a box.
Buried it. Not buried it.
Reported to the guards and learned that Aluron is off on a mission right now. And you dove into the lake, found some ruins and some oysters. And Kaz, Doran is possibly making a business deal to start a sword school with a man with a limp.
Reminds me of the stupid adventuring guild that we made for 7 million episodes.
Full day.
Oh, fucking.
A full day of adventuring.
That's what I'm here for. All those interaction roles. I love that shit, baby.
All right, this has been Dynamite D&D. This was session 6. Yeah, session 6. Finally made it to 7 Gates. You're level 4, having a good time, a bunch of intrigue, adventure, and quests to figure out. Thank you for joining us. This is Dynamite D&D. My name is Steve. That's Kaz. That's Curly. That's Carissa. That's Sam. We'll see you next time. Hope to be streaming finally next time we play.
If your computer works.
So hope for the best there. Anybody else wants to say goodbye? Otherwise, we'll
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Woo!
Next time, team.